The College Basketball Experience Preview and Picks episode for Thursday, February 19th. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports, people. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, folks, this is Bud Foster. You're listening to SGPN. Let's let it ride.
Welcome to the College Basketball Experience Preview and Picks episode for Thursday, February 19th. What's on my microphone here? YouTube.com/the College Experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. It was a great day of hoops, some great games. Winning night for myself at least, and just a great slate of games. Actually, misery for my favorite team, but it was still the slate of games. At least there was a lot that came down to just one bucket with 10 seconds left and stuff. So it was, in that regard, it was a great night. It was a horrible night if you were a fan of the ECU Pirates, but we'll talk about that in a bit. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Don D. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Sir, we are, just March is so close. You can feel it. I am joined by my co-host who is looking live tonight in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with I saw Coach Hugs was there as well. yet again, you're just following around Hugs. Give it up for the host of the College Football Experience, former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, aka Monetline Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? No, Hugs is following me. We live 3 minutes from one another. Yeah, he's following my schedule. That's what I'm going with.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Tough night for my team.
My team, dude. I've been watching ECU ECU basketball has been terrible for like 30 years. I think this is the worst loss they've ever had. And with me watching, maybe in like 1966 or some random shit happened. I don't know, but with me watching, I think it's the worst loss they've ever had. Where does your Dub V loss go?
I mean, Utah still is a Big 12 team, but in terms of like context of the season, it's a bad loss. This is what I get. For I leave town and we fucking shit the bed.
Well, I mean, me and Bieniek did call for that on the money line. So, I mean, if there's a silver lining, the show looks very good tonight with those pesky Utes. We'll get to that. We are joined by third man in the booth who was on that money line. He's the host of the College Baseball Experience. Give it up, Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, Colby. I had a losing day, though, overall against the spread anyway. I did have that Utah money line, but unfortunately I was like, I won't double up on the money line in the back end, the last segment of the show. I gave out Lehigh and they lost by 30. So shout out to Navy for clinching up the Patriot League regular season title.
The Fade Army Navy spot because they're on deck. Terrible angle. 0-2 in those ones.
Army.
Oh my God.
Army's gonna beat them on Saturday.
Army goes on the road and dominates the Greyhounds. What? Let's jump into it, man. Out the gate. We had a game that I didn't watch, but VMI of course covers against Wofford. Didn't bet this, but I did pick Wofford. McIntyre, did you? You were at the other game, so you didn't catch. I'm sure you'll watch it on demand early in the morning. But your thoughts on Wofford barely escaping these Keydets there by 6?
What was up with the line move in this game? The line dropped to like 13. I thought I saw
12.
Yeah, crazy. Somebody knew something. VMI, maybe they're going to be chippy coming down the stretch.
Hey, Wofford's still 2 games out of first.
Yeah,
2 games out of first. Bieniek, any thoughts on the SoCon race here?
Yeah, the somebody knew something. Wofford was without a starter in their big man Sumter, so I don't know.
Ain't that some bullshit if you bet on Wofford last night?
Yeah.
And that's life, right? Next up, let's go to Rutgers, Penn State. McIntyre, you tried to bring me in this. Thank God I did not bet Penn State. Here we go again.
I meant Rutgers. What are you talking about?
He ate a pile of shit on Penn State. He was trying to bring me into this. You've made like a couple points. Just like,
It should have made sense, but goddamn, they got fucking railed. Good win for Rutgers, man. They're playing good ball here.
Yeah.
Michael's a good coach.
Fucking Bieniek, he tried to bring me in. I know you weren't in the episode last night, but he was trying to bring me in this one. He was trying to sell me on this.
I was listening at least at this time because I did hear that because of the first time that he did it and then flipped. Good win for the Scarlet Knights here.
He was listening this time, so he tunes us out the other times.
Well, the other times is like when I'm actually like not cohesive and I wake up the next day, I'm like 3 hours or 2.5 hours. Throw it on, but like you don't get through it all.
Impossible, right? Next up we had Lafayette and fucking Holy Cross. The Leopards win by 3. Nice road win, Holy Cross. What year is Paulson? Is he got to worry about getting fired?
Nah, he said Holy Cross.
This year 3 or is it 2?
3.
Yeah, 3.
They might, man. What's his best season?
The expectations aren't high.
What's the best season?
Nobody gets fired after 3 years in the Patriot.
Hold on. What's his best season?
I don't know. Look at the last 2 other coaches Holy Cross has had. They've gotten rid of them after 4.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you're watching Navy destroy the conference. I don't think you have a strong case for, we are, what is he? No, this is year. Yeah, you're right. This is year 3. What's their record right now? How many wins?
9-19, 4-11 in league.
Dude, so he had 10 wins in year 1, 13 in year 2. You're telling me if he finishes the season with what? Who is remaining of at Bucknell, at Boston, home versus Loyola? I mean, he's gonna go 10-23 again, if even. He might go 9. He might get fired, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. He might be on the way out.
No, I think he probably gets another. You look at
who they
Brett
gonna bring
Nelson
in?
And Bill Carmody, like the last 2 guys they've had 4 years.
It's a different era. You know what I mean? Especially when you're watching Navy with no like, I mean, come on. No, there's no basketball scholarships they're really giving you. You know?
It's different at the high major level. Not
I'm saying watching Navy run through the conference has got to be a bad look for the schools that actually go out and recruit.
Well, I will say Navy had the most returning production among any team this year.
In the league and in the entire country.
Yeah. The whole country.
Yeah.
So that's what Paulson's got to do.
Same way too.
So you're saying that's what that's what Paulson has to do is what you're saying. Huh?
I don't know if that's the exact game plan. Look at Loyola Maryland this year.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. We've done a lot of Patriot League talk right now. I like this. It's a good start to the episode.
Oh yeah.
Let's jump on over So you're saying he's definitely back next year, both of you guys. Final verdict.
I would be really surprised if they fired him after 3 years. This is Holy Cross.
I mean, what are you talking about?
They don't even do that shit at Boston College.
Miami, Ohio's 26-0.
What year is Earl Grant?
Well, that's Boston. They don't care at Boston College. I think Holy Cross.
Holy Cross cares?
I think they want to be winning. Man.
What year is fucking Earl Grant? He's like a year 6.
He's done. He's got to be. He's got to be.
He's a year 5.
He's got to be. If he comes back next year, but those contracts are bigger. Is my point. Like, what's Claus's not Clausen, Paulson's buyout? Like fucking a donut. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like that's why I think you can fire him. Boston College is cheap. They're like, man, that buyout for Earl Grant's probably substantial. So I'm just saying.
Though, like I think he probably got a 4-year deal, so he probably gets 1 more year, and then contract doesn't renew, and he's out. Yeah,
I mean, because if you throw the Mason years in there, then you're talking like a long stretch of him being kind of shitty. I mean, I'm not. Look, I don't dislike the guy. I'm just trying to say that I thought his team might be a little bit better thus far into his tenure. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Bieniek says no.
No.
Really? All right.
Just that I think the league's been ran by Colgate.
They got fucking Bob Cousy, dude.
Last year I thought the league was up and it was hard to climb, and this year I didn't think Holy Cross was going to be good. So I don't know.
I mean, but that's 3 years of it though, right? I mean, it's gotta mean something, right? It's 3 years of trash you're throwing out there. No?
It's Holy Cross.
All right.
I don't know how high that bar of expectation is.
All right. Look, I just throwing some questions out there. Shout out to the Leopards of Lafayette who grabbed their 9th win of the season today. So they're sitting there. They're not firing their guy, I bet. Who's their coach again? I can't even remember. Who's their coach at Lafayette right now?
Mike McGarvey.
Yeah.
Garvey? Yeah, he was an interim.
Yeah.
He's doing the damn thing. He's 9-19. He's red hot.
That's understandable a little bit more.
He's red
That's
hot.
Understandable.
He's in year 3 too.
Yeah.
He's 9-19. He's red hot. He's won 1 game in the last 1.
He's hot. Hot, baby.
Yeah.
He's hot.
He's
Rebuilding
1-2
project.
in the last 3.
Rebuilding project. Nothing wrong with that.
Next slide.
I like this Patriot League conversation we have. Shout out to Patty Ice.
I like the Patriot League too, just not the fucking 2 bum teams.
I just like covering the sport, I like it when I can't remember Lafayette's head coach.
We just spent 10
McGarvey.
minutes on this one slide, and then we're here 3.5 hours later.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, we locked up Furman and ate shit here. East Tennessee State with a statement win. Have they locked up, Mac, in your mind? In your mind now, have they locked up the 1 seed in the SoCon?
Yeah.
Like in your, I know there's still some games to go, but I'm saying and that theoretically they could. But do you think they are the clear-cut best team? And are they going to get the 1 seed? Is my point.
Yeah, and they'll play Wofford this time next week to officially clinch it.
It would be a collapse if they are not the 1 seed.
Yeah, they're the best team. They're the best team. Experience, athleticism, go Bucks. Good win.
Yeah.
Furman's let me down a lot this year, man.
Yeah, I completely agree. And yeah, I mean they've been just a complete disappointment there. Furman has been. I actually think. Can you make a case that they're the biggest disappointment within the SoCon?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
them
they are.
Them in Chattanooga.
I was gonna say,
but
Chattanooga won
Chattanooga
the
was
league
young
last
though. Chattanooga lost a lot.
Yeah, Dan Earl though. It is it's like year 3 for him. Right?
I just didn't think the floor would completely come out.
Agreed. But
they're the number 1. Furman's 2.
I don't know. Furman had all that returning production back. They were supposed to win this league. They're not even going to get in the top 4.
No.
Like, I think it's 1A and 1B. They both have sucked. VMI has sucked too.
Fair.
My goddamn cadets, the bottom fell out.
Well, that's the hardest gig. When I was at Mountain West Media Days, Joe Scott was like, that Air Force is the hardest job in the country because we have to go up against these other teams. Like, look at Navy and Army; they're in the Patriot League.
In Mac's defense of shouting out VMI as the disappointment, they last year played how many freshmen or underclassmen? It was ridiculous, and they go 7-7 in the SoCon, and they play in the SoCon tournament title game. And this year they are 1-14.
Semis.
The case I was making, the case I was trying.
Like, they never made it to the finals. I would have remembered that because I'd be like, "What the fuck?" VMI's one game away. From
No. They played in the championship game.
No. It was
they lost to Wofford on Sunday.
The championship's on Monday.
I think they went to the semis. Yeah.
We would remember if VMI was in a championship.
Yeah, I was thinking that was championship Sunday.
I feel like Dan Arrow with Jake Stevens might have been knocking on that door.
Yeah.
They might have been. I don't think they made it, but I feel like they may have.
They were all right with, like you said, with big man Stevens there. But this fucking team. Yeah.
I think VMI is the top 10 hardest job in the country.
I think top 1.
Well, no, Air Force. I think Joe Scott is correct. I think Air Force is the hardest gig because everyone else in that conference spends.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And number 2 though is probably what
is Air Force staying in the Mountain West, like moving forward.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
At least the Mountain West gets a little softer.
True. But we'll see. We'll see.
No, they were never that good with Stevens. Stevens was just an animal.
Yeah. He got injured one year where I think they were off to a decent start.
That is correct.
Yeah, I think he got out for the year. Shout out to these Buccaneers, man. They're like kind of coach proof, aren't they? How many different coaches have won at ETSU? I feel like it's like three or four different coaches. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Savage, he worked for Forbes. I think he had the blueprint. He was there when they were absolutely rolling. I could see Savage getting a higher gig, and then I could see Forbes going back to ETSU.
Yeah. Shout out to the Buccaneers for a huge win there. Then, Youngstown State. We knew the line. We knew the line was fishy. We're like, what the fuck is this? With 10.5. Youngstown State wins by 24 against Cleveland State. Cleveland State is unbelievably hard to read.
Yeah.
We nailed this one though, Mac. Your thoughts on the flightless birds sticking it to the Vikings?
And I think Youngstown's playing better too. They won 4 out of 6 now. Their 1 loss was their 2 losses were to Bob Morris, who's the hottest team in the league, by 6, and then Detroit. So, Cleveland State's all over the place.
Yeah, that was the handicap yesterday. Is just what Cleveland State team would show up. So,
yeah. So a hit there. But then, how about this one? We called the money line on this shit. Butler outright against the Hoyas. What was that? I think I read that motto. Was that his 500th win?
Yeah.
Boom. There was no one at this game, dude. I watched this whole fucking game. No one was there. Clark, were you at this game? You're one of the 7 people there. If you would have told me in 1993 that this would be what Georgetown Hoyt basketball would be in 25 years. Oh my God. Easy play here. Butler's still going to fire Thad Mott, I would imagine, but you got that one. Finn Bizjack had a big game.
He's retiring. You didn't see the headline today?
I did not. No.
Yeah. No, they kind of they announced that Thad won't be back. So this is it for him.
Ooh, I wish I would have known that. How did I miss that? Because I would have made the slide.
Yeah, I mean, it happened late, but good for Thad, man.
I mean, not really, because this tenure was terrible.
Yeah, no, I mean just the whole career.
I like that motto. Yeah, I think he's a good basketball coach.
Career. I mean,
I saw what Danny Hurley said. Like, let him have the money next year that everyone else is having, and he might be doing your hugs talk of saying,
yeah,
keep him in the conference, but, yeah,
he's at the tail end. But I mean, great career.
Yeah.
Butler's thought process is let's get a new guy in with that influx of money. So
if it's not shirts, who is it?
Oh, I don't think
it's Moser, shirts. Right? It's Moser.
Probably Moser.
Moser fits.
Moser fits.
He does fit.
I think it would be a really good marriage between the two. It's a step down from where Oklahoma or where he's at right now with Oklahoma, but it's also still in the Midwest, and it's a basketball state. So Moser fits there.
All right. Next up was a fucking barn burner.
Oh my God. This game is crazy.
I mean, first off, how about Acuff going for 49 points, 5 assists, 5 boards? He's
fantastic.
I gave out the over on 23.5 points for underdog fantasy.
That cash in the first half.
The higher. Yeah.
Did it go over?
20, he had 22 in the first half.
Yeah.
Dude's
ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, dude, did you guys see the final play of this game?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're an Arkansas fan, you want to vomit. This game should have been going to a third overtime. Oh, I mean, this game was ridiculous. If you like points, it was everything you wanted. And I mean, it was a fun watch. It was a fun watch, but I lost money here. Did you guys lock Alabama with me?
I did.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get across the finish line in regulation when they got to like 6 or 7.
I thought so too.
Arkansas, dude, Acuff, like you said, made big shots down the stretch to get to overtime.
Great game.
Arkansas was my pick. I just love how this game was entertaining, not just only because of the scoring, but it wasn't like a foul fest to get into the 230s. Like it was a pretty solid up and down entertaining game, like Colby already mentioned. But yeah, the storyline was Acuff. He was phenomenal in a losing effort. So
yeah, I did pair Acuff with Caravan, who did absolute shit. But yeah, shout out to Bama for the win, even though we eat shit. Double overtime fight. If you didn't watch this one, this is one if you're working tomorrow.
I will.
You work
I
from
will
home.
Say
Throw this one on. Yeah.
Cheryl stepped up today for Alabama, like just as a big. If he continues to play that way, I think they'll be all right. But that's still the whole, and he had a great game.
Yeah. I mean, that game delivered, man. There was a lot of good games on right around this point. But yeah. Ate a pile of shit here. Here's why, like, this is one. Everyone I talked to was on Clemson. Like, texting today, shared some phone calls, and like, it always worries me when every single person you talk to is on Clemson. But me and Mac locked this up. I know Green and Kramer locked this up. I mean, talked to some buddies that talk college hoops. They were like, yeah, I like Clemson tonight against Wake, and we eat shit. Wake dominates them, really. I watched this whole game. Shout out to Wake Forest. I mean, Forbes. One thing you can say about Forbes, his teams are never ass. They always
high floor.
They're always just good enough to miss the NCAA tournament.
I know.
It's a big win though. They always beat like some good teams at that home stadium. They always do every year. So what is it? What is the ACC?
Is that a high floor or is it a low ceiling? I think it's a low ceiling.
Yeah,
because if the floor is high, that I think in my book means you're a tournament team, but you're never challenging for a Sweet 16 national title. But if you have a low ceiling, that means that you can't really break through into the NCAA tournament.
I think he's both.
They were a 1 seed a week ago. Right now they're a 5 seed, and if they lose to Carolina, they could end up being the 8 seed.
Shit, I thought we were talking Forbes. No, if we're talking Brownell, yeah, it's a high floor.
Oh no, we were talking Forbes. I'm just saying, like Clemson in general, like I just find it fascinating that they end up their remaining schedule. They got to go. They're hosting Saudi Arabia State and then Louisville, then at North Carolina, and then home to Georgia Tech. You lose 2 of those. You lose to Louisville and Carolina. You're probably going to end up the 8 seed in this conference, and you're the 1 seed on February 13th or something, 14th.
That's fair. No,
wow.
I thought we were talking Forbes with the low floor, high ceiling thing.
No, that's what we were saying that. Well, you're good. I just jumped around like a maniac. But terrible play, Mac. Any thoughts on this one?
Got their ass kicked. They got their ass kicked. Kind of surprised they got punched in the mouth, especially off 2 straight losses. Bad loss by Clemson.
Yeah. I actually think Virginia Tech's better. Well, Virginia Tech won at Clemson. I kind of think Virginia Tech's ceiling is higher.
Yeah, but they got the bad losses though.
Oh, I'm not saying to make the tournament. I'm just saying if you're telling me who could go further in the tournament, I still think Virginia Tech at moments there's moments in games where I'm like, whoa, this team's got some potential. I guess you could say the same about Clemson. Clemson's more consistent, but I just feel like when Virginia Tech really gets it going, I'm rather impressed when they do.
Wake Forest hit their shots today. You got to tip your cap.
Yeah. Oh man, this next one I did cash on, but this was my money line play. Oh my god. The money line should. What? Fucking bombs. Had a fucking 14-point lead. How did this not hit? Texas A&M can exhale because they were playing their way out of the NCAA tournament here. I mean, dude, Ole Miss was up majority of this game.
Yeah, they controlled it.
This is a brutal loss. This was like a 14 point lead. Second half, mid second half to lose this game. Absolutely brutal. At least you take the points to back it up. I give out that that is something. If you're not doing that with our money line plays, you're fucking up. Because a game like this is exactly the reason why you need to.
Or my dog of the night.
Or my dog, you just lose both by a lot.
Yeah. Well, you lose both. That happens sometimes.
Me and Colby's fucking led for a lot of it.
Yeah, this is a frustrating money line loss because I really felt like I would want to know minutes they had the lead. I bet you it was 32 of the 40 or something like that.
13-point lead, 11 minutes to go. That's a bad fucking loss.
How do you? And Beard's lost how many now in a row? 8 in a row. I think it's 8 now.
Yeah,
shit, Colby, you weren't kidding on Texas A&M playing themselves out of the tournament too.
Yeah, this is a huge win for them. They actually probably deserve a game ball for
and
this.
Fell. They won and fell. They're 43rd in the net right now, and their non-con strength of schedule is not good. 262nd. I think they're.
Yeah, but they needed this win.
That bubble.
They almost deserve a game ball because they were able to battle back and win this. Even though they were a double-digit favorite, which was ridiculous from the start. So yeah, we did cash on that one though. We could still rep that one. It's just frustrating because the money line should have played out. This one, oh boy, terrible play by us as we took Oklahoma plus 11.5. If you had to tell me, I think last night, what is one that you fully don't trust, it would have been this one. Just because I feel like Tennessee at home is a different animal. But I still thought 11.5, Oklahoma's been playing good. It was worth the shot. Ate a pile of shit here. You ate a pile of shit here. The Vols stick it to them. This is a 23-point win, man. Where are the Vols in this SEC race right now?
Top 4, top 5.
2 games back. 2 games back right now. They're tied for the 2 seed actually right now. Shout out to Rob Donaldson giving us $20. How many SEC teams make the tournament? This is not an impressive conference. Well, they have the power, them in the Big Ten, so I'm sure they'll get more teams than they should. But
right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comfortably in. They have Texas, Georgia, and Texas A&M all in that bubble range.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little. Yeah, I mean,
Is
I get
Auburn still in?
If you're strictly going off of net, they're probably an 8 seed, but the resume is not strong. So I'm not deciphering it very strongly here.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Rick Barnes, classic Rick Barnes. Next up, how about this game? This game was fire tonight. I mean, there was a lot of fucking great games tonight. JMU, nice call, McIntyre. I stayed away, but I took Coastal.
They're hot.
JMU wins 67-65, a classic Sunbelt fashion as the team from further back. Dude, I know they haven't updated the standings, I don't think, on ESPN yet on the Sunbelt, but they're going to be right there. They're going to be right there because
they've rallied here recently.
Who's their remaining schedule? Don't tell me they could actually win the regular season title.
They play Coastal again. They have like 2 cup
Dude,
games.
their schedule's incredible remaining.
Yeah.
So wait, if they went out, because App plays Marshall tomorrow or tonight, right? As on this slate tonight. They have the easiest path remaining.
Yeah, they won't win it, but they could get up to like a 4 seed.
I think they can get to a 2 seed. I mean, what?
Well,
Georgia State,
Troy and App already have 10 wins.
True, but didn't JMU beat App?
Yeah, but App's pretty far in front.
I'm just saying, well, App's remaining schedule. They got Marshall tomorrow. That's a very losable game. Then they have Georgia Southern, which is a rivalry game, and then they're in San Marcos taking on Texas State. They could lose out, dude. I expect them to beat Georgia Southern, but because it's a rivalry game, kind of throw the records out there. But yeah, I mean, they definitely a 3 seed at least. Bieniek, any thoughts here?
No, I'm just fascinated by the Sun Belt, and yeah, I think they're too far back, Colby.
They have the easiest schedule remaining though. Out of
There's
all those,
like 6 teams ahead of them.
No, but I don't think they updated it yet. It was 3 yesterday. They were 3 yesterday.
Yeah, they're still. I mean, Troy and App State both have 5 losses in league with 10 wins.
Yeah. But like I said, I do think it is possible for App State to lose out. I don't expect it, but I think it's very possible in this conference.
I think that, like, looking at Troy, they have 2 wins in Louisiana Monroe. It's not happening.
Yeah. No, Troy. But I'm saying the 2 seed.
Yeah. Well, there's still 4 teams in front of them. Marshall's got 5 losses, 9 wins. South Bama's there 9-5. Texas State's
but they all play each other, dude. I did a deep dive on this, and they play Coastal again.
I just think that James Madison's too far below all of them.
They're all within like 1 game. What are you talking about?
They're 2 games back on Marshall, South Bama, Texas State, and then they're 1.5 back on Texas State, and then 1 game back on Coastal. And they're a half game back. They play
Coastal
Arkansas State
again
and Georgia Southern.
They play Coastal again.
You. But those are
eliminate
8 teams
that.
They're behind.
But my point is they're favored in all 3 games. Every other Sun Belt team, like, I would be shocked if JMU. No, I wouldn't be that shocked because it's the Sun Belt, but they should be favored in all 3 of their remaining games.
So, like, South Bama is projected to win all 4 of their remaining games. They're ahead of James Madison.
Okay, but I think that's a little different. They play Texas State, and no, they're not. They're not favored to beat Troy. What are you talking about?
Ken Palm's got them as a 1-point favorite.
Okay, we'll see when that line comes out.
I'm just telling you how it's projected to come out.
But you can't tell me that schedule is not harder. First off, there's 4 games to 3. Texas State and Troy are better than anything on JMU's schedule.
No, you're right. But I think that it's a weak enough schedule where they can overcome a 3-game back deficit. No. All South Bama's got to do is win 2.
I don't know that ULM for sure. The other ones I don't feel confident in. Now, having said that,
confident in them against Southern Miss at home.
I mean, it's a rivalry game, so it's like,
four straight home games to finish the year.
Okay, but I mean, like, you act like they're like some dynamite team at home. They beat Georgia State by 2 at home. You know what I mean? Like they lost to Louisiana, who's got 9 conference wins at home, or 9 wins in general, I think, at home. So it's not like they're a great team.
Too far back. They're not even 500 right now. Like they got so much room to climb.
I disagree. I think they play nobody.
I don't think they're going to end up as a 2 seed. I think they could end up as top 4.
Look, who knows the tiebreaker scenario? So you're probably right, but to say like there's not a decent shot. I think there is a decent shot. They have by far the easiest of any school.
I would list it as like plus 400, plus 500 of it happening, like around 10%.
I disagree.
There's 6 teams ahead of them, 7 teams ahead of them.
They're off the same record. What are you talking about? They're on the same record.
I just went through all the records. No, they don't.
Dude, okay.
James Madison's 7 and 8 right now.
I know, but I'm saying like
there's 3 teams 7 and 7, or there's 2 teams 7 and 7, 1 8 and 7. Then there's
they
3
play
teams,
those
9
fucking teams, you moron. They play Coastal and Southern.
Behind all of these.
You're
teams.
a moron. You're a fucking moron here.
They play
There's
Coastal
no chance
they're getting
Southern.
a 2 seed. I can't believe you're like gaslighting me into believing that the Dukes could get to a 2.
I don't think you know this conference good enough. I don't think you know it good enough. Clearly, they easily could. You're telling me these teams couldn't lose out?
No.
They have hard schedules.
Dude, the Sun Belt's a dog league. I don't put anything, like any scenario is on the table with this fucking league.
Well, look, I'm saying this. Watch JMU go 0-3, go 0-3 the final 3 games, but I just think they have the easiest schedule.
Yeah, I
every
agree.
team that's in front of them, they have the easiest schedule, and they play Coastal and Southern, who is right in front of them.
Yes.
So that's my point. Yeah, and they get them in Harrisonburg.
I think JMU gets into the top 4. I think they're going to win out and get into the top 4. That's what I said.
I don't know about top 2 though. That's why I'm pushing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, I wasn't saying this definitively. I was just saying.
This Arkansas State schedule might be weaker on paper. Louisiana twice with UL Monroe and Southern Miss.
See, but Louisiana, I think, is playing decent ball now.
Yeah, they're chippy.
They're chippy, but they're not good.
Yeah, but neither is fucking Georgia State or Georgia Southern.
Yeah, I mean, but Southern was good in November. Like Southern, I was kind of sold on, but they've been ass lately. But watch, they'll probably beat JMU. Classic Sunbelt. Shout out to Bill Russo, giving us $20. Boston Sports Radio Show I listen to does a segment called Tool Bag of the Day. They gave it to Mick Cronin last night.
I thought what he said was great.
I thought it was fantastic. Very entertaining.
I still think he's a fucking asshole, dude. Like I still feel like
asshole.
Yeah.
I think that he can do whatever he wants right now because if he gets fired, he gets his $20 million or whatever his buyout is. So.
Well, and they just fired and hired in football and spent in football in the portal. They went out and spent. So like, I think he might be safe at least for another year.
Yeah. I just don't know what he's bringing in portal wise to be competitive next year.
I tweeted out, this is like me versus the fucking jackfucks that just came new to the show. These trolls living in their parents' fucking basement with nothing else better to do. I don't give a damn what you got to say. I don't give a damn what your student section got to say. Are you raising your voice at me?
Are you raising your voice?
No, it's hilarious.
I don't give a rat's
well,
ass.
in 10 years, we'll look back at that comment cracking up. You know, like the way you look at like an Earl Weaver clip or something. But
I don't give a rat's ass. Did you just raise your voice?
And he smirked. The best part was him smirking and goes, "Are you raising your voice at me?" I was like, "Oh, Mick Cronin got this guy."
I would say this though, like I felt like I liked Mick Cronin when he left for UCLA, and like he bitches so much that I've turned against him. Like I'm just like, dude, you're a fucking millionaire, man. Shut the fuck up. You can leave. You can take any other fucking job you want. Like there's a lot of jobs that you could take right now. So shut the fuck up and deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, is that fair to say? Like at some point, like I just feel like every game, even after wins this year, he's been bitching. After winning games, he's been bitching.
I swear he's doing it on purpose to get a rise. Like he's never done it to this level, which is making me like him more. I think he's trolling everybody.
He enjoys the attention right now.
I'm like, this is great.
What am I going to do today to get on the line?
That's what I do. I wake up and I go, what am I going to do to fucking stick it to these jack fucks in the comments and chat, you fuckers?
Speaking of which, folks, what I tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by us. We are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Get the SGPN app free in the App Store. It has all of our picks, podcasts, and articles all in one spot. That is the app. Yes, it's free to download. App Store, Google Play Store. Just type in SGPN and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. And besides sports, they have a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. It's Kalshi. You can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi. Kalshi, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rebet. Rebet is the #1 social sportsbook and casino that is out there, available in 35 plus different states, including California and Texas. Get in on the action with Rebet. Plus, get 100% purchase match up to $100 with the promo code SGPN. That's Rebet, promo code SGPN. All right, let's move along. Next up, we have Queens, North Alabama. What was the final on this? We didn't bet this, but I think we hit, right? Yes, we hit by the by 1.5 here. We took North Alabama. Did you bet it? You said?
No, I just said the Lions.
Nope. Yeah. But got it correct. What's that race looking like? The Ace Sun right now. As Austin Peay still hasn't lost. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, they're a runaway freight train.
No, they're only one game up.
Yeah, Central Arkansas has won 10 in a row. That's why.
Yeah,
they're the 2 seed.
God, I wish I was within driving distance.
Yeah.
Go back to Clarksville and get fucked up there.
Let's go.
What is it, like 8 hours for you from Morgantown?
Yeah, it's too far.
Yeah. Next up, we have Greensboro and Western Carolina. Lock battle win for Dundee. These cats, I told you going up there to Cullowhee. Shut up the Weehawk. 14-point win. Outline. We should have outlined this shit. Weehawk. All right, we should have outlined this. Cardiac cats, baby. Although I will say I watched this whole game. Neely for Greensboro. 35 points tonight. 35
He
points.
didn't get the memo. All the other teammates did.
Yeah.
Somebody knew something.
Yeah. I mean, I told you these cats, man. These cats, in the SoCon, they're the strangest team in the entire SoCon because they swept East Tennessee State.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Greensboro's strange too, though. They're randomly hot, but they got killed tonight.
Yeah. Next up, we had IPFW in Northern Kentucky. The Norse. Nice call on this one, Mac. I stayed away. You took IPFW. You locked Northern Kentucky, right? Or no?
No, I stayed away.
No. You picked Northern Kentucky. I remember arguing, I think. Okay.
Can we envision this game real quick going back? Like, Western Carolina was a 5.5-point favorite. So obviously we were all like, that makes absolutely no sense. Can you envision being on Greensboro and having like 7 or 8 guys in on the take and one guy that you just know he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He's going to play his ass off. He's going to go to town. You guys are like, we just can't let him go for 50.
Passing it
just
to him.
don't
Stop
give it
passing
to him.
him.
Don't pass it to
Shoot
him.
those shots, dude.
Make
before
sure you
give
get the rebound. Don't let him get an offensive board. What are we doing? Like all the guys on the bench sweating it out. Like, guys, don't give him the ball.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
going for 35 when your team's on the take. Hilarious.
When you're only scoring in the 70s too. NKU. This game was this was a great game though.
Delaware.
We bet Western Kentucky. They win by 1 in overtime. This game was silly, man. This game was fucking silly. Great fun watch, but bad play by us. as the the Blue Hens have been a thorn in my side. They had like a 15-point lead in this game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Western Kentucky lucky to get out of here alive.
Very. And even that foul.
Yeah.
I don't know, if you watch the game, I don't even know that that's a foul. Like if you're a Delaware fan, you got a legit gripe, I think. Like there's a thin line between a jump ball and a foul there. But yeah, nice win, I guess, for the Tops. Next up, we had we double locked Gulf Coast. So I didn't watch this game, but I was alerted. I was alerted that like multiple players were thrown out of this game. Is that, or at least got technicals early on? Nice. But I thought it was going against. I thought the text might have been going on Jacksonville. I didn't watch this game, even though I had money on it. Yeah, bad play by us. Any thoughts, Mac?
If there was a dust up, I would love to see round 3 here in a couple of weeks in the tournament.
I was thinking about this, by the way. Earl Grant, next head coach, Florida Gulf Coast.
It makes sense.
I could see it, right?
Yeah,
I can see it.
You see one in Charleston. He could win a Gulf Coast.
Yeah. Next up. Oh my God. I mean, I cashed. Lock battle win for me against you, you filthy animal. But this is the most painful loss ever. Jordan Riley went for 40, by the way. This game had no business no business. They had no business winning this game. They had like 6-point lead with like 54 seconds left in regulation. They hit a 4-point play. I don't even know if it was a foul. And that stupid place doesn't have enough camera angles. Like they don't show enough fucking camera angles. But either way, you're a moron for getting that close to the 3-point shooter. So like you deserve the foul. Whether it was a foul or not, you deserve the foul. They should have won this game 3 different times, dude. This is one of the most frustrating games I could ever recall. I mean, Wichita knows they just robbed a bank. They just went in there because they're alive in that race.
Yeah, they're sitting in the race.
Oh, they had no business winning this game. My money line should have hit because, yes, I did play it on the money line. Brutal loss today. And at least the points hit. But, Mac, I know you didn't get a chance to watch this game, but this one was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the big screen tomorrow to see how to watch this debacle because I did see tweets, but it's obviously not the same when you're able to watch it the next day or watch it live.
This was ridiculous, man. Couldn't inbound the ball in the first overtime. You got a 4-point lead with like what? I mean, it was record setting. It's like how many ways can you lose a game in one game? Right? It's like I honestly think Shorts. Like if you're getting me this Mr. Beast money right now, get him out of here. Next. You lose a game like this, the way you lose it, you got to answer some fucking questions. But lock battle win. I will stick it to you on that. You prick. Next
I can't
up,
find any of these texts for you. Unfortunately, I did my best.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
The Jacksonville FGCU texts.
Oh yeah, someone was texting me this, or not texting, DM'd us or tagged us. One of the two. We ate shit here on a double lock with the Bonnies.
I hate this team.
Bonnies, they've been a top 10 biggest disappointment in the country this year, Mac.
They're up there. I don't know if top 10, but yeah, they're definitely up there.
I don't know if their expectations were lofty enough to create them a top 10 disappointment team. So
I must admit too, yesterday I was kind of swamped by shit. I was recording a lot. I did miss a couple games as far as on the slides. We talked about UAB Temple, which I addressed on the very last seconds of the show. UAB won by 5, so Mac hit a lock there. And then I completely missed these 2 games. And one of them I thought I hit, and that's mainly because I did the SGP show right before. and we talked about it. But Creighton goes into UConn and wins outright by 7. I did bet Creighton plus. I bet them on the points. I didn't bet them on the money line. But my apologies for not having the slide last night. I made the slide. I just didn't put it in the fucking slideshow. So, dude, what the fuck is this though? We need to talk about this game for a second.
We need to talk about UConn.
I've been saying that it kind of looked like.
I've been too. They have
played with their food a lot this year, and
it wasn't
I
turnovers today for them. Actually, they just got out rebounded.
I still never thought that Creighton would come in there and whoop their ass. Like they were getting like 17 or something. So I was like, give me the points. I think this is like a 10-point game. But I didn't even think they'd sniff the money line. So
they got out rebounded. Creighton didn't miss from 3. They went 47.5% from 3.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
This was them coming off of almost.
That place was lit tonight because Hurley had called them out too.
I know.
So he's like, you motherfuckers aren't showing up. Now come see us get our ass whooped.
Now, in fairness to him, UConn fans, I don't give a damn if you lose fucking 10 fucking home games in a row. Get your lazy Northeast ass to the fucking games. He's won 2 fucking national championships. I'm standing up for Dan Hurley in this. That's ridiculous.
I told you, man, like,
that's ridiculous that they didn't have fans at that game against Georgetown.
I love the Northeast. I love doing stand-up in the Northeast, but you are the bitch. You are the most bitch-ass fans.
Oh, bitch-ass.
In any part of the country. Any fucking part of the country, I think, dude.
Bitch-ass.
Yeah. I mean, we saw UMass fans show up. They finally played an undefeated team, and the place was packed.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do that for Kent State?
Yeah. You motherfuckers should be blowing Dan Hurley. But like, I don't even like Dan Hurley. I think he's annoying as hell. But he's got you 2 fucking natties, and you can't show up to the game. Fuck UConn.
Yeah.
So UConn had 18 free throws. They missed 7 of them. They shot 61% from the free throw line. If they had made the extra 7, it would have been a tie game. How about this though, Mac? Because I did hear you whining yesterday about UMass not getting the free throw evened out or whatever. Creighton's another 3-point shooting team heavily that doesn't really bring the fight to the paint as much. They had 32 free throws in Gamble.
That's weird.
And UConn had just 18.
All right, well, let me cue up Hurley's post game. I bet you he was bitching about this.
So he's got enough clout to actually get that shit changed too.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't believe UConn lost it. Like I locked up Creighton with you. I thought that was a ridiculous number. I never thought Creighton would win outright on the money line at UConn. This is crazy.
Dude, I actually thought they would lose by double digits still. I didn't even think it would be a single-digit game. I was just like, it's too much. It's too much, especially knowing that they have at Villanova on deck. Unbelievable.
But, I mean, come on, UConn fans.
Yeah.
You've won 2 out of the last 3 national championships. You can't show up to the games?
And Bill, the free throws definitely showed up today. They only had 5 turnovers. That wasn't even the issue today. It was defense, which they've been a little bit questionable lately with as well. They just kind of played with their food throughout all of conference play, and they finally got bit by a team capable enough. They've just been cruising.
Yeah. Yeah. I also forgot to put the slide of West Georgia and Eastern Kentucky. I didn't bet this game, but I did watch a little bit of it because it was in overtime. EKU wins 81-80 over West Georgia. I don't know if you have any thoughts. I don't know how I fucked up and missed 3 slides yesterday, so I apologize. But the slides were made. That's the worst part about it. I made the slides. I missed them in the slideshow. But did anyone bet that game?
No bet.
Okay. So we can move along then. Next up, we have Richmond and Davidson. This was a fun watch. We picked Richmond with the points. Didn't bet this, but we probably should have. Came down to the final shot of the game. Davidson escaped 65-63. Any thoughts on this one, Mac?
Game kind of played out the way we thought it would. Tight game. Good win, Davidson over the Spiders.
Yep. And then look, I know I gave it out a sprinkle the money line as well, but we cash on these Ramblers. They were down 20, but somehow, some way, we bring it home. McIntosh, that job's still opening. Maybe Porter goes back there, but thoughts on us nailing another lock? How genius are we? No sweat. Didn't even sweat when we were down 20.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
It was like 30-6 out the gate.
I'm joking because Loyola's not the type of team to come back. They can't score, so I was just like, I'm fucked here. I actually like chalked it up as a loss, and then I saw my bank account or my account in the gambling app, and I was like, what the fuck? Where'd this money come from?
Also, I just thought it was hilarious that like Ola Joseph and Husino, or however you want to pronounce it, two of the top 4 players like on the roster didn't play for Loyola Chicago, and they actually had a great second half. Justin Moore, their point guard, their starting point guard, played 30 minutes today, had 0 points. Didn't even attempt a shot.
Is he on the take? Didn't even attempt a shot. How's that possible? Next up, the game McIntosh was at. We cash on. Thank you for bringing me into this, because at first you alerted me and I was like, yeah, you're right. 11 is too much. I didn't sprinkle the money line. You did. And good God, you should have hit. This was what, tied up? Is this tied up with like a minute, like 10 seconds left, right?
No, they had a 6.
They had a lead.
They had a 6.
It wasn't it 61-61 or was it 59-59? I feel like it was tied up.
Yes, it was. But LaSalle was up by 6 with a minute left, and they had 2 free throws, and they missed both. And the stupid idiot fucking goes over the back. So Duquesne gets 2 free throws, cuts it to 4. They get an empty possession. They get 2 more, and then it ends up being tied. And then LaSalle has a free throw, has 2 free throws to win the game. They split it. They miss. Coast to coast layup. Fucking, I can't believe LaSalle lost this game. I'm sick for
I will say I was impressed by them showing some fight and getting back in it, because it looked like their doors were about to get blown off for a little bit there in the first half. But
no, they're playing. I mean, they're playing hard for Darius. They just don't have the Jimmies and Joes right now. That team.
Yeah. Look, I had this on the screen, but the problem is this was on at the same exact time as Davidson. So I had Davidson Richmond on one screen. All this is like happening at once. You had the ECU Wichita, which had my attention solely, but you also had the Bama game going on because it had gone in overtime, so far into overtime. So it was like you're juggling this. I had UAB Temple, so it was like it was hard to watch every single play, but I had it on. It was just there was too much madness going on at the time. But shout out to the Explorers as we cash here, and shout out to. Hey, my name is Jared. I'm drunk. I probably missed the Northern Kentucky game, but I was boots on the ground here looking alive. Thank you, man. Yeah. And LJ Wells is a dog. Dropped like 30. There we go. Shout out to that.
And I do have an update. Dan Hurley, after the game, told the officiating crew, save me a spot in hell.
Love it.
I told you he was going to have something for that.
Absolutely love it.
I'm starting to like Dan Hurley too. I like Mick Cronin and Dan Hurley.
No, Dan Hurley he's necessary for the sport.
He's always been great. He's just annoying.
No, you know what it reminds me of? While you're going through it, it's painful, right? Like his little temper tantrums, like during the run in March and shit.
But then like, God, I hate down the road.
It's like Spurrier. I fucking hated Steve Spurrier in Florida in the 90s, and then he left and he went to the Redskins. And then I was like, as I grew older too, I learned to really appreciate how good he is for the game.
Yeah,
like his little one-liners that he's shitting on Tennessee. Right?
I think that him telling who was it, Texas Tech, that like, good luck, the refs just fucked us.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Baylor, yeah, so funny.
So we can't
balloons is what they say.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, that guy was crazy, but you know what? At least he was himself and he had some shit to him. And
And he had it coming, I guess, because like he's danced on Creighton's grave the last 2 times they've gone into Omaha and won. So
and he's like shit talked to some of their fans too. It's
yeah.
great. It's great.
Yeah.
Creighton's beat him back-to-back years now in UConn.
In UConn?
I don't remember last year.
This year too.
In Omaha.
Yeah. That's the only team he has a losing record against in the Big East.
Interesting. Until Patino, give him another year.
They did win at UConn last year.
Yeah, what's St. John's and UConn right now? 3-3?
Because of the Mike Anderson years, right?
No. Well, yeah, good point. But I'm talking about Patino versus Hurley.
I think it is 3-3.
I think it's 3-3 because Hurley, the last natty, Patino's first year, they swept him 3 times, but then Patino swept his last year, and then he won the one recently. And here we go. Best of 7, 3-3 coming up.
Here we go.
There we go. Folks, what to tell you? College basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog has you covered for pick'em for almost every single sport out there. Get in on Underdog and win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers as well. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm's been on an absolute heater for college hoops. Super easy to sign up. Run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm. Download it. That's RITHMM. Promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back, and Bieniek, Mac, here come here come the pain right here because
dude, the Dayton Flyers flying under the radar.
Dude, Mason is crashing hard, dude.
Yeah.
3 straight losses. What, 4 or 5 they've lost? 4 or 5.
Right when Skin's name was like hot on the carousel, you know.
That's good for us Mason fans. We want to keep him there, but yeah, I mean, I ate shit here. I like this play. I liked it a lot, actually. These Flyers could be a dangerous draw. What's that 8-10 looking like right now?
Yeah, George Mason's lost 4 of the last 5, 5 of the last 8.
What's Dayton done? What's Dayton done since we saw him?
Just 2 straight. Just two straight since then.
Yeah,
but they've looked good.
Wins.
They have looked good. Well, they got healthy too.
They've played
yeah.
Davidson in the other game too.
True, but Davidson's not terrible. They're 1 game. Shit, Davidson's 1 game back from Dayton.
Yeah, they're 500.
Yeah.
It's St. Louis and VCU. They're so far ahead of the group right now.
Yeah.
Dayton's gonna fuck around and win the tournament because everybody's so out on Anthony Grant. There were people Duquesne talking about, oh, that Anthony Grant guy can't win the big one. I'm like, you're Duquesne. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And then VCU St. Louis, they play this week. So
yeah,
we'll figure that out.
Can't wait. Well, the losing continued because we took Lehigh.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
One of my worst plays of the year. This was
Navy
so
clinches
competitive.
Clinches the outright Patriot League championship. Shout out to these midshipmen, man. First time since 97. Tell me the sport isn't thriving when you got stories like this going on, right?
Can't wait for Army to fucking wreck their
horrible fucking play by us. I mean,
they were down 40.
No, I truly believe I've lost the most money out of all the teams. Navy has cost me the most money all season, I think, because I just keep thinking like, I know they're good, but I'm like double digits. I'm like, give me the points every time, and it's like they just flush the toilet on my fucking bank account. Shout out to the midshipmen, man. Shit, Mac, we should go to
I'll cash my Patriot League future though on the midshipmen after that.
The Army game's in West Point though, right? If that shit was in Annapolis, I was saying maybe we should go to that shit, but
remember
it's in West Point, I think.
They play the conference tournament though on campus, so Army is going to be the 8th seed, I think. They're going to get Navy in the 1-8 game, and they're going to fucking beat Navy and ruin the best season since fucking David Robinson.
Back-to-back years, if you listen to the college experience in the preseason, I've cashed like massive preseason futures in this league. So it was like Bucknell plus 850, American plus 500. They split the league last year. and then Navy, I believe, was 4-1.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think I've lost the most money in the Patriot League this year because the time I don't take American after just riding with them like 5 straight times, so like they're too good. They're too good, and they lose like 5 straight games. Then I'm like, all right, I'm off taking an American. Of course, I picked them, but they blow out. They win by like 20.
Yeah.
Fuck now. What the fuck, man? I still think American's a dangerous draw in this tournament if they ever get their shit together. Roster wise, like athletically, I feel like they're the most athletic team in the fucking conference. Anyone else bet this?
No.
No.
If you want a weird box score again, though, like if you liked my, what was it? Whoever Loyola Chicago's Justin Moore, their point guard, not taking a shot attempt. Only 4 guys got into the scoreboard or score box for points scored for Bucknell. 4 total people.
That's unbelievable.
There were 7 people that played but didn't score.
Shout out to, hey, my name is Jared, giving us $5. Live in the Cincy tri-state area, trying to attend college baseball games. Miami, Ohio against Wright State. That's a great game, right?
Yeah.
At Presco Park. TCB Experience Show when? Thursday night, by the way. Yeah.
He's actually in a fantastic area, a really underrated area for college baseball and college basketball. There's a bunch of different schools and leagues within a short drive of the Cincy area. So
shout out to Abner, who is he's a Navy guy. Stop betting against the world's greatest Navy. Amen to that. I'll drink to that right now, brother. All right. Are you still going for Milkings down in Tijuana? But shout out to Abner. All right. And shout out to everyone that's played a role and and basically defending the country, man. And for idiots like us to just talk and drink and be morons. I'll drink to that. You guys got something to drink there? I know you got one of your fucking Jack Daniels honeys or some shit over there, Bieniek. All right.
No, I don't.
I'm going sober tonight.
Oh yeah, right. And hey, my name is Jared. College experience.
I don't get.
What's that go?
The baseball shows are Thursday night early on, and then as the season goes on and after the basketball season phases out, we go a little bit more often. But yeah, the Presco Park tournament is always fun because it's 4 different Ohio schools. It's a good thing. I would advise going to it. It's fun games to watch.
You know what's not a good thing though? Gambling in the Patriot League because I bet Loyola Maryland, and I feel like I brought you into this muck, man.
Yeah, you prick.
Yeah, this is on me.
I'm sick
Navy
of
on
you.
deck. Navy on deck. I'm like, oh, we got to go in on these Greyhounds.
Well,
What the hell is this?
Don't let Mac blame you for Mac betting Army. All you got to do is, hey, Army, Dougie, want a treat? And Mac goes, yum,
No,
yum.
we bet Loyola, though. we bet Loyola. Army won by double digits, man.
I started
know
shitting on Navy. I said, "Oh, those squids! Fuck those squids! The Army's gonna beat their ass on Saturday." I go, all right, I'll take Loyola because I'm looking ahead to Army. I'm sorry, I'm looking ahead to Navy for Army.
Unbelievable, man.
Unbelievable.
I mean, a double-digit win on the road at a team that I think is just flat out better than you. What the fuck is this game? Next up, we had this game. Mac, you bet this?
Yeah, I had Valpo. Fucking Bradley. They struggle on the road, man.
I took Bradley, but I didn't lock it. McIntyre cashes with Valpo.
This game got dressed up a little bit by Bradley, too. This was a blowout.
Yeah. Dude, Valpo's having a nice year.
Yeah. I mean, he's a hell of a coach.
Powell. He's a Mark Few guy.
He is.
So then we jump over to the Bird Bath, where we thought this line stunk, so we stayed away, even though we took Northern Iowa. Or no, we thought I think someone in the chat said it stunk, and then we kind of made a case of maybe it stinking a tiny bit. Should have bet it because they went into the Bird Bath and they won by 21. Northern Iowa was playing great ball right now. Rob Donaldson, let's go. McIntosh, your thoughts on this one?
I like Northern Iowa.
Yeah. We should have bet it though. This is one of my bigger regrets.
I felt like I think
I should have known. Yeah.
It's another team like I always joke, buy the dip, like it's a stock market. And Northern Iowa was like one of the preseason darlings of ours, and they hit some tough times with injuries, but they have looked good over the last couple of weeks, winning 5 out of 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
And their only loss is at Belmont by 5.
And if you watch that game, that was like fucking tote. That was like possession for possession down the stretch. Belmont just ended up eking it out.
Yeah. They're going to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Jared. You're going to absolutely love the baseball show because one of the co-hosts is a Cincinnati former grad and player. Jared saying he's a Xavier fan. Tune in. You'll love it.
Yeah. Fuck Xavier.
Throwing those dildos, you bastards.
Yeah, you Catholic.
You got to remember Mac worked for Hug, so
I hate Xavier. I fucking hate Xavier.
Yeah, that's just that's not
Quit
good.
Throw dildos at my guy.
Mac worked for Hugs. JP played for Cincy. Like we got rivals all over the place.
No chances. If this guy pull out his money, he's already gonna call his card, cancel the fucking payment.
Yeah.
Thank you though, Jared, man. And I don't have anything against Xavier except the fact you don't have football. Are you guys still bringing back football? I know there was rumblings in the past couple of years that you guys are going to bring back football. You need to. You're in fucking Ohio. Good God. As far as I'm concerned, Cleveland State, Wright State, Xavier, to be in Ohio, which is maybe the most football state of them all, and not have football is clear vagina shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on here. Next up, Troy did not cover the 15.5 against ULM, right? 1 point win. Bieniek's sitting there saying, Troy's got this. They got this. They're just going to win out. They win by 1 against ULM. Welcome to the Sun Belt, brother.
Yeah, give another quadruple fucking bye. Yeah, you're on mute.
Sorry, I was on mute. They play to their competition, but I think they've got a path.
I mean, if they would have lost this, good God, this ULM is like one of the worst teams in America, and they almost got the 1 seed right here.
You don't want the 1 seed in the Fun Belt, man.
Yeah, that it is a kiss of death. Yeah,
both of the teams actually 1 and 2 seeds lost. There was Troy and who was it, the 4 seed last year that got there.
Yeah, we only told you.
Might have been South Alabama. Oh no, it was Arkansas State, right? It was Arkansas State.
Troy and Arkansas State played in the championship after knocking off Marshall or James Madison in South Bama.
Because it's a stupid format. It's fucking like they're all the same. All these teams are the same outside of Monroe.
Hey, I didn't tell Sunbelt to get the format. I told like other leagues with premier programs that need to get into March.
What are you doing over there? Playing wall ball?
Yeah.
Throwing the shit up at the fucking.
He's happy. He got the shipment came in for Bieniek today, right? He gave him a phone call to Fran Duffy, and they sent him a bunch of gear. He was showing me pre-episode. This guy
tune into the College Experience baseball one tomorrow.
Yeah, unbelievable there. Next up, we have Middle Tennessee, Sam Houston. We cashed on this one, McIntyre. Sam Houston laying 5.5. They win by 8 at the Bear Claw. It's a free show, guys. Free show. I didn't watch much of this, but your thoughts on this one?
No, I don't have an alliance with anybody outside of West Virginia. I fucking hate every team in the regionality. It's good. Yeah. That's why we should play it.
And don't go into Bill's Tacos, Jared, because he'll blame you for stealing his charger.
By the way, got this bad boy right here.
Mac has no alliance, not even the bartenders.
Yeah. Hey, sweetheart, you what the fuck's wrong with you? Steal my charger?
Thanks for the beer.
I won't respond to that.
What?
Who's that?
What? Shut up,
my soundboard just went off.
I will say the chick that stole my fucking portable, she is a fucking Pitt grad. And I can't wait to see her this weekend.
Well, you probably brought up that backyard brawl win one too many times, hammered at the bar, and she's like, I fucking hate this motherfucker. He plugs that charger, and I'm taking that motherfucker.
She brought up the brawl the other night. She goes, "You were on one that." I said, We fucking beat Pitt. Are you kidding me? Like, what did you expect? Yeah, I'm gonna stick it to her this week, and I'm sick of her ass. Like, fucking pick my charger and all that shit. Unbelievable
what's going on in this country. Next up,
a man can't go into a bar with a charger and he gets robbed.
Didn't you bet Jacksonville State, by the way?
Yeah, I did get.
See, the Discipline Dundee came in here because you were trying to sway me on this shit. Like, I'm not touching this. I'm not touching this shit. Now I did pick them, but La Tech wins outright. Is La Tech better?
They are, dude. They were up 20.
I feel like they've got better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on the road. At home, they were actually like have a pulse. Shout out to the Dogs. And then we pushed, or I pushed. I got a flat 3 on this one with Lipscomb. Dude, this was tied up with like a minute left. We got lucky. We got lucky as fuck. I don't know if you got flat 3, but I got flat 3. This one, Bellarmine was the right side. Any thoughts?
Bellarmine.
There you go. Well, if you get the 3.5, what, lock? Did you lock it?
No, I didn't lock it. I think you hot potatoed me on that. I stepped in for Mac or something while he was out, and I jumped in.
They were the right side tonight, man. They were 100% the right side. Then we ate shit here, Mac, with Drake. We double locked Drake. They lose by 5 to Southern Illinois. The Salukis were barking in Des Moines. Yeah, bad play. Any thoughts, McIntosh?
Bad play, yeah. Salukis finally in the win column.
And Bieniek. Is this 3 lock battle wins against McIntosh now? Because he goes with this South Dakota bullshit in the Dakota marker rivalry, and we stick it to him with North Dakota State as they win by 8 in Brookings. They complete the season sweep.
Be careful when you pull out these like sample sizes of the recent trends against Mac in these lock battles. He'll call them fake news.
They're total fake news. I mean, Capper literally the one time like stopped including that one like 2 games. I'm like, hey, I'm up 30 on you at halftime. And then there's a couple
all I'm
other.
saying is tonight you had Greensboro against Western Carolina. You had Wichita against ECU, and you had this one here.
Yeah. And don't even get me started on the low IQ chat. Fucking talking all that shit.
It's just.
Are you raising your voice at me?
Across the bow and anybody now.
Are you raising your voice at me?
I don't give
any
a
thoughts
rat's
on this
ass.
one?
I don't give a rat's ass what you're
I got to get that on the soundboard. That's
so good.
my job. My job for the next 24 hours.
I don't give a rat's ass.
have-
Are you raising your voice?
That's the greatest thing honestly, Mick Cronin is top 10 coach for me now. I like him.
We need a Final Four run out of this. Yeah, shout out to the Bison are good, man.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just played the spot. I'm always going to take the Jackrabbits at home in this rivalry.
Yeah, I get it. But also, how about our Oral Roberts play?
Unbelievable.
Big Ten Dumbass did reach out. I like Big Ten Dumbass actually when I think about it. Like he's one of my favorite. First off, to have the name Big Ten Dumbass, it's like Danny Dumbshit.
He's got a good Twitter profile too.
Big fan of Big Ten Dumbass. I would gladly buy his drinks if I see him out in the world at a game. But Big Ten Dumbass, let me see. Let me try to recite what he tweeted to me. Very upset, I think, at the fact his Mavericks did not cover. But honestly, this is the best part about doing the shows when you meet these people. And I haven't even met them, but just having the online back and forth, I enjoy. Big Ten Dumbass says, "I can't even talk tonight." Or Roberts' 12th man hit a 3 with 4 seconds left for a push for his boy. So I guess he got So he got a better number. Well, for him. P.S. Yes, Colby, bring back Omaha football program and fuck Trev Alberts. Amen to that. They had their program for like 110 years, and Trev Alberts walks in as a Cornhusker and says, "Shut this shit down."
By the way, sorry.
No. He just said, see what happens when you let a Husker be in charge. Big Ten Dumbass, one of my favorite follows on Twitter. It's at Lambo_Mercy.
I loved the Bill Moose book or the excerpt that came out. You know, like maybe we probably shouldn't have joined the Big Ten, but we did it for the money.
Well, that's what's crazy is the dysfunction, because I guess it's voted in that state.
Yeah,
like they give people run for like who has the power within the state.
That's
at
the
the
same
school
thing that happens at Michigan, in our state.
Yeah, you guys are all fucked up there. Like it's working right now for Michigan, but I can understand when it gets dysfunctional. That's probably the reason why.
You could tell when CJ hasn't been on the show for a minute, and he comes in and Danny Dumbshit fucking leaves a comment, and you say Danny Dumbshit leaves a comment, and CJ just loses his shit. He fucking starts dying laughing. It's like because he's doing the TMZ shit, and then he comes over. Yeah, Danny Dumbshit donated $20, and this is what Danny Dumbshit said.
Speaking of which, there are rumors that the Bet Detective will be on the show tomorrow night. There are rumors on the internets, to quote the great George W., that the Bet Detective will be on the basketball show tomorrow night, aka Noah's dad.
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
We'll see if those rumors come true. Because I think he does have a show. We're trying to make it happen.
Bieniek, have you seen his screensaver?
Yes. I don't watch the shows cover to cover, but like I've seen him turn off his camera for a second and use I've got it right here, and he uses this, but
yeah.
Well, he got
picture. So Bieniek is probably not caught up on this.
Yeah, he's
one of CJ's good buddies from Chicago, I think. CJ spent a lot of time at like Second City, I believe, in Chicago. Lived in Chicago for a while, right? And I believe they hit him up. They alerted CJ that fuck Noah Bieniek after he called for money line on Northwestern, and they went in on Northwestern money line, and Northwestern lost by 50 that game. So they specifically targeted hate towards you two, the Bet Detective. Who was unaware that you even played that game, because I don't think he listened to the episode that night, and he was just like, "What the fuck is this? I don't understand what's going on." But part of the fun. So that's he was going in on that.
That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I think that might have been when he changed his fucking photo. I'm not sure. Maybe it was football season. I don't remember.
He was doing that during football season.
Yeah.
Don't
all I know is he had a moment in the sun. He's like, where's Bieniek? I go, he's not on this show. He's somewhere. And he's like, I gotta talk to fucking Bieniek, right? I got 20 messages saying this fucking guy. I took it on the money line. Anyway, we cashed on Oral Roberts. Shout out to that. Then do we eat shit here? Dude, can somebody figure out the CUSA? Besides Liberty. No, besides Liberty, I'm saying. I mean, every night's a mystery. I think Sam Houston, which I did say earlier, I think they're the second best team. It's shaping up that way. But it's still like fucking Russian roulette looking through this goddamn conference. When you're picking a game.
Liberty gets upset. Who's your guys' pick that you think would beat Liberty?
Well, I actually think Liberty can get upset if they run it in New Mexico State, because New Mexico State Liberty's beat them twice on buzzer beaters. For whatever reason, New Mexico State matches up really good against Liberty, so they better hope that they don't get New Mexico State. I still think Sam Houston State's like I said this a couple weeks ago when they were like the 5 seed. I think Sam Houston State's the second best team in this conference.
Well, they began 1-4 in the league, and then
but they're all close. Some of those were close ass losses. But
we were all over them like having this run here. So,
but at the same time, La Tech's been playing better. UTEP's been playing better. I mean, like, it wouldn't if Liberty gets upset, I think everyone can win the conference. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe Sam Houston's the second best team? Yeah, but it doesn't mean they're not vulnerable. I still think they're vulnerable, especially where do they do the CUSA tournament?
Shit, is it in Florida?
That's what I was thinking. Florida
or maybe Birmingham?
It's Pensacola.
Is it in Pensacola?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the Sun Belt's in Pensacola, right?
Yeah, Sunbelt.
Yeah.
Sun Belt's Pensacola. CUSA
This
is.
one's in like Birmingham, I want to say.
You might be right.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's random.
Yeah. Anyway, Missouri State, terrible play. And Kwanzaa, as much as we want to give him credit, I know we did last night, Bieniek, he has been fading down the stretch here. Still a good first year. But they have had a tough time of it lately. Last
year, Conference USA tournament was at Probst Arena. So that is in
that's in
Huntsville.
Okay.
Huntsville.
How about this play? These fucking people just give a shit, and all we do is give out fucking winning nights all the time. DePaul!
There's somebody in here talking about him earlier.
I mean, we nailed this, right? This is triple lock, right? Is this triple? Is this triple, Bieniek?
No, I didn't jump on.
They went out right, Shaggy. Man. Shout out to Shaggy giving us $2. DePaul is the definition of chippy. Look, they're throwing money into the program. They're like, I do believe they have the right guy for the gig right now. Like they passed the eye test. Like it doesn't mean that they're going to make the NCAA tournament. It's just I see more than any time in the past 20 years, I see them heading in the right direction. Is that fair to say, guys? Is that fair to say? Like
you see a great job.
But you see the trajectory right now. Before, like when they had what's his name from UVA, I mean, you're just sitting there, or the guy from Oregon, you're just sitting there like, I don't even see it. I don't even see what they're trying to get. You know what I mean?
They're well coached. To your point, like they look prepared. They look like they have a plan. I mean, they're 6-9 in league play. They could fuck around and have a 500 league play because they got Providence at home. Providence is horrible. They could win that. And maybe they can win another couple. Either way, they could have a winning season for the first time in a long time.
And I'm telling you, they're throwing money in that program. They got a big donation, I thought. Like they're doing something. Kid. They're building the stadium or something. They're renovating the stadium. Something. I read something in the past like 6 months about them.
Credit to Holtman because he scheduled this thing geniusly. Like he gave them a couple of challenges, but they were handpicked. They played in that one tournament feast week or whatever, but they played the 363rd non-con strength of schedule. They tallied some wins. They built some confidence and some momentum, and they're 6-9 in league play right now.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, shout out to Jay Rush, by the way, giving us $20. I don't mean to interrupt. We'll go right back to this. Yeah. 250 people in here, 56 likes. I mean, can we hit the goddamn like button? The problem is you get these fucking haters, these piles of shit that jump in here. Which I don't even want to call them piles of shit. They're haters, but they watch. They watch so that in my hate me all you want if you keep watching because our checks keep getting bigger and bigger. All right, so I can afford this garage. Right. Thank you though. I'll pay to get Bet Detective on here tomorrow night. We're working that out, man. The schedule, he does stand up a lot, so I think it's gonna happen, but we can't confirm it yet. But I didn't mean to derail the conversation here, Bieniek. I know you were talking about Holtman here. Continue on, man.
Yeah, that's a hell of a win for DePaul. I was actually going to flip it to Seton Hall. Like, I think we've talked about this team now probably being out of the picture, but this is nail in the coffin in the at-large bid. They were hanging around in the net on the bubble. Now they're 50th after this one. That one, I mean, you're 8-8 in a weak Big East. I don't think it's happening. They're going to have to win the tournament to get in.
Yeah. I see Jerry Davis. Jerry Davis, the fucking man, by the way. We nailed this one here. Oh, did we nail another game in the Chicago area? I know this game was in Newark, but it refers to a team in Chicago. Yes, I did sprinkle the money line and I ate shit. But Maryland covers. Only loses by 4. I watched more of this game than I'd like to admit, but what's his name? God damn it.
Diggy Coit?
No. It was someone else went off from Maryland. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. Mills. Mills went off.
Mills.
Yeah. Shout out to the Terps that get it done from a covering point of view. This was a double lock for me and McIntosh. Bieniek went with Northwestern over here, representing the old Big Ten. Noah Bieniek representing the old Big Ten. He doesn't like these new schools coming in, breathing their oxygen. Shout out to Jack giving us $5 too. Live bet Portland. There we go.
Hey,
there we go. Along with the Zags and Arizona money line. Thank you, Jack, and appreciate you, brother. Mac, thoughts on this game?
I mean, Maryland continues to play better basketball, I think. But yeah, I mean, Northwestern needed this game. I don't know if they really needed this because they're not going to. But
well, it makes it. It sounds nice. Right?
Need a win.
Foxhole season for them.
Yeah, like they're now tied with Maryland in the standings, but Northwestern needed that.
They lost 6 in a row, so by default,
it's called show business for a reason, buddy. You got to make it sound good, right? They needed this game. They had a lot of pressure against them. Well, these Wildcats got a new football stadium coming in October. So
awful.
It is awful. It is awful.
Shit on that fucking.
I was actually thinking about this, guys.
It doesn't have a lid on it, though, Colby. You should be.
It's still a garbage, though. It's still like it.
It's still a garbage can, but there's no lid to the garbage.
Yeah, no. So it's not as bad as the Legion, but it's still bad because it looks like like every other MLS stadium. It just looks like you just like what. Look, a lot of morons that to me don't know why stadiums are good. Talk shit about old Ryan Field. And I get it. Old Ryan Field was incredibly old, but they should have just renovated like Neyland or like Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. Because guess what? You could show me a photo of old Ryan Field from the fucking moon, Bieniek, and I would know what the fuck it is. Right? Now I look at it and I'm like, we've turned this into a goddamn shopping mall because I can't tell the difference between this and 500 other million stadiums. That's what these NFL morons don't realize. Is like building every stadium to look the same is stupid. You need personality. They've gone so corporate. They're like having the goddamn, the fucking, Banana Republic in the fucking mall. But you know what I mean? Like it's just, they've just said, hey, well, this is a cutout stadium. This is the way it's supposed to be. And this is what we're doing. We're excited about this opportunity. And the stadium is going to look exactly like every other stadium in the fucking world right now that plays soccer.
Colby, here in Detroit, we actually have solved that problem. If you can't kind of tell what stadium it is from the top, the hockey arena's got a big little Caesars guy on top, and the football stadium's got a big Ford Field logo on.
Well, that's not a football stadium. That's a roller rink. That's the difference. But the football stadium is in Ann Arbor, where you can note that thing from the fucking moon. Like I said, you know what the fuck that stadium is.
Yeah, it's like painted blue and yellow and has maize like highlights, and it says Wolverines or Michigan.
No, but you just know. That's what I'm saying. Like personality. I also know Eastern Michigan's because that gray ass field, the factory. Yeah. You know that shit from far away. All I'm asking for is like that's the worst part about our generation and my own generation. Like, is there like corporate America came in and made it like this is what it's supposed to be, and everyone took the fucking green pill. You know what I mean? Everyone's like the Matrix shit. Like, okay, we're gonna do this, and it's terrible. They're all spineless, soulless shit. Like, do you want to go see the same fucking movie every Friday? You know what I mean? No. Right? You should have difference. You should have personality. I mean, come on. When you turn on, we shit on ESPN all the time. When you turn on ESPN, it's like you get the same fucking shit every time. Oh, you can't storm the court. You can't do this. You know what? There's no fucking personality anymore. That's why we're winning. All right? We're winning here. Right now,
our concourse has personality. We have our statues of legends on the other side of the field.
Leaders are legends. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the divisions in the Big Ten.
Yeah. Hold on, let me open up this garage. It's getting a little hot in here. And that's why we're dominating. Let me open up this garage.
It was better than East-West in Big Ten. Those divisions suck.
Leaders and legends with some bullshit, dude.
Yeah, but
we call
East
one
was
leaders,
loaded,
call one
West was
legends.
nothing.
Yeah, it's just such a bad meeting. Shout out to Maryland. That's our analysis on this
East
fucking
was
game.
to protect rivalries and basically just load up schedules with TV-worthy games, and the West was.
I'm sorry, Abner's cracking me up. Noah, any young Dominican talent in college baseball?
Yeah,
He's like those motherfuckers.
There's couple, and actually we talk about the Mexicans in basketball. The Mexicans in baseball are solid too.
We believe in diversity on this show,
dude. The Mexicans in baseball just had packed that fucking stadium, dude.
Yeah,
I saw that shit.
Unfortunately, choked like 3 games away.
Was that Texas Tech? Who was that? They choked.
Yeah, they were up 8-2 on
yeah.
Texas Tech and choked it away.
I've been watching more than everybody.
They choked away the series against Kansas. It's like, oh, they're building momentum, but it's like, come on, you got to win those.
Next up, Mac, your foxhole angle was correct. All right. I think what did this go off at? I went in because I that's what I'm saying. I woke up and I was like, all right, I'm going in on Mac's fucking shit. Circle of Trust. I don't think I locked this up on the page, but I went in on these clits. Yeah. I mean, it was like 15 this morning.
Yeah.
Like I had to go in. I was like, giving a lot of credit to Tulsa. Like, I think they're solid, but 15, Tulsa wins by 5 against the Clit. Mac locked this up on the show last night. I went in. Bieniek, did you go in on this?
No, I did not.
Would you have?
No, I wouldn't have fired.
15?
We talked about the travel spot. It was tough.
I know, but just to go up 2 points, I was just like, I gotta go in. Like who the fuck is Tulsa? Yeah.
What are they? The 2002 Oklahoma Sooners?
That's what I'm saying.
Like Kelvin Sampson? I mean,
travel takes you so far. Like to me, like look, I made the case for the travel last night, and then I was just like, but how did it go up? I thought it was ridiculous at 13, and I was like, I'm staying away. I still was picking Charlotte on the show last night. But then I was like, damn, it went up 2 more points. I cannot do this. I have to get in the game here. Jerry Davis jumped on the clits too. Next up, we have FAU. I told you we should have bet UTSA, Mac. We didn't. We picked UTSA. They hit against Florida Atlantic. Only lost by 8. Is that concerning to your Owls, Bieniek?
Yeah.
You've been a hater all year, the past 2 years, really. But I mean, come on. I mean,
the Owls have sucked recently.
Yeah,
terrible. I just think it's coaching. The lack of consistency. I think you blame that on coaching.
And then Matt,
he got booted. 137.
I forgot to bring it up with Kramer today too.
I texted him about it.
Okay, good job. Mac, your moment in the sun here. Did you lock this? I didn't lock it, but did you? I think you did, right? Yeah.
Eric Martin. All of a sudden, they're playing good ball here.
13-point win, buddy. Have you seen this race right now,
dude? They're gonna fuck around and win this fucking MEAC. They're gonna get right back to that fucking championship game. Nobody wants to play them right now.
Yeah. FB Gotti, Facebook Gotti gives giving us $5 bet money. Noah goes to Punta Cana. He not coming out alive. He's not coming out alive.
By the way, we got to lock up South Carolina State on Saturday at Norfolk.
At Norfolk, what's that line? You think?
I don't know, but this is the first time back in Norfolk since the championship game last year.
Yeah. Depends what that line is. I don't want to lay points. I don't want to lay points with these South Carolina State Bulldogs.
Norfolk's not very good.
They're not. They're down. They're down a little bit right now.
They're all down.
The entire league's just. I think Howard's the best team this year.
I think you're probably right. Like on paper, but even them, they haven't been fully like they're hot right now. I feel like, but there's been moments where you're just like, I think you're right though. I think like from the roster standpoint, when I've watched them, I think they're the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not a big gap though. I'll say that. Yeah.
I think they're the most talented, but I don't think that they play well every night, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Fucking South Carolina State lost to fucking Coppin.
Both these teams did.
Yeah. South Carolina State and NC Central.
At home.
Like, what the
Unbelievable.
fuck is that?
They'd probably be the 1 seed right now if
They
it wasn't for
both
that
would
shit.
be the 1 seed. It's like, no, we lost to Coppin State. At home. What?
Mighty Coppin.
Our
sick of this.
Mac, you want to see our worst play of the night? It was not Lehigh Navy. It was us taking Evansville. I even got 9.5.
Yeah, blow my brains out.
I was like, oh, this is a great spot. UIC wins by 40. What? On the road. What?
Shout out to our Flames.
Look, I love this. I've been riding this UIC team a lot, and I faded on I'm sorry, Flames. They sent the message, I will never fade you again, because this, I mean, they're
even
better
sent you
on the
messenger pigeon saying like we're fans. And
Yeah.
you faded them.
And by the way, we sent them a TCE coffee mug, a shirt and a hat, or a sweatshirt and a hat.
There we go.
But they're better on the road than they are at home, guys. Like without question to me, like a 40-point win.
Well, it's because they don't have an atmosphere at home. They need people to show up for a first or like a team in the hunt.
I think this is the most impressive road performance for anybody. Like I know we talked about Wisconsin. How about a 15-point win at Bradley, which they did earlier this year? I mean, that's like one of the hardest places in all of the mid-major ranks to win a game at.
Yeah.
They go to Northern Iowa, win by 8. I mean, this team, I need them to make the tournament somehow because this team is magical. I apologize for going against you, Flames. I am so sorry. You're the best. I'm the worst.
Yeah, they're just missing the affinity stones of like Murray State and Belmont. That would have been impressive, but yeah, it's still that's tough to do.
A 40-point win on the road.
Ridiculous.
I can't believe we went against that. I thought like 9.5 is too much.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Shout out to Jacob Green. How about Duke, Michigan? That's Saturday in Washington, D.C. I was originally gonna go into that game. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore, but I was originally gonna go up there, and I was gonna catch Mount St. Mary's on Thursday in Emmitsburg. But that game is fire. They should play it on campus and stop being bitches, though.
Do you think we're getting a sneak peek of the Final Four? I feel like those might be the 4 favorites everybody's going to choose.
I'm going to say no. I think this year's too much rare. But I'll tell you this. The Big 12 keeps taking all these injuries. Like a lot of those schools in the Big 12 topping out for the year.
That sucks.
I'm just going to say Duke or Michigan. Like I tend to think Michigan's probably going to be there.
Yeah.
But I say one of those two will not be there.
Well, like it's Duke versus Michigan, and then Arizona versus Houston. Those are the 2 big games.
Well, Arizona. I want to know more about this Pete shit.
True, but he'll be healthy for March, and that's what I'm saying. Like
he's not as bad as the other motherfucker from Kansas we're about to talk about.
Oh no, I'm not making that comparison. I just thought it was weird. I thought it was weird the way they have danced around the injury. I thought, like the way Arizona was saying, well, he might, and then I was like, is he going to be out longer than what we think?
Yeah.
I think he at least he hasn't like pulled himself out like multiple games. I think he's actually injured.
Yeah, and shout out to Jerry Davis. Evansville's been a decent ATS as a home dog. I felt like it was a solid play. I did too, and I even thought I was like Robin. When I like specifically. I couldn't get to sleep last night, so I was like looking around on the books, like, and I was like, "Oh, I got a 9.5."
Yeah. Yep.
Nope. UIC, I apologize.
Hey, and real quick, even actually, we could talk about them because we're going to talk about BYU here in a minute.
Yeah. Next up,
the cocktail napkins got Michigan as a 4.5 point favorite as of right now against Duke. So.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You know what else I think is fair? Me and Bieniek nailing.
Why did I go out of town?
Nailing the money line on these Utes as a 10.5-point dog. Just wondering, haters out there, how many double-digit dogs do you think we've given out this season that have hit on the money line, Mac? I know it's your boys, but I'm saying in general,
20.
we've been pretty fucking fire on this shit. Pretty fire on this shit.
I mean, you might as well give me a win because I didn't lock up West.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because you knew the storm was coming.
Leaves.
Yeah,
like,
you knew the storm was coming. I asked you specifically, are you locking up West Virginia? You said nope. And we nailed this one. Me and Bieniek were all over this. I said they can't score. Guess what? They scored 56 at home against a shitty Utah team. I'm sorry, Mac, but they have a little East Carolina to them where they can't score. All right. When I watch them, I go, yeah, I don't know. I think they should never. We talked about this pre-episode. I was like, they shouldn't be a double-digit favorite. I wouldn't even make them an 8-point favorite against any Power 5 school in America. That does not mean they're terrible. That just means that's not their game. It's like Tony Bennett at Virginia. Back when he was having great seasons and shit at Virginia, I didn't like them anytime they were a double-digit favorite. I was like, I'm going to fade that. Now, I'm not saying you're as good as Tony Bennett at Virginia, but I'm saying your style of game is like a 6-point win, a 2-point win, a 4-point win. You know what I mean? So, but this is obviously devastating because the money line did hit. Your thoughts on just a terrible loss for your boys?
Oh, dude, horrible. Like their resume looked good going into today. They had 4 quad 1 wins. They didn't have a bad loss. This is a bad loss. Like, I don't care how shitty you play. You got to find a way to win this fucking game. Utah sucks. And to lose that game in Morgantown too, and I even raced back from Pittsburgh to Duquesne. I got back into the building the last 6 seconds, just walked right in, walked right down to the court, and watched those last 3 possessions unfold. I'm like, oh my God.
When I picture Mac entering the Coliseum, it's like that scene in Kingpin where he just walks in the bowling alley and just takes a slice of some guy's pizza and takes a bite out of it. Right? That's what I picture you walking up there. In Kingpin, the guy's like, what the fuck you doing, dude? I'll beat your ass. You take my fucking slice of pizza.
Walk right in and fucking sat front row, fucking courtside, because there was nobody there because that was a shit performance. They're gonna beat TCU on Saturday though, because they've been a zigzag team for whatever reason this last month. It's been a weird year. They can't win at home now.
Yeah.
They've lost 3 in a row at home. They've won 4 straight road games.
Well, you can't. Yeah, I love the UCF angle. I still can't believe you beat me on that lock battle because I just thought, I personally believe UCF's a lot better of a team. No disrespect. That's why I was just like, wait, on the road, they're going to be able to do this, but yeah,
they're going to win on that fucked up court on Saturday.
It was the ghost of Josh Eilert. Colby.
Yeah. Revenge.
Yeah. I will say this to Fernando, put the butter knife down. There's always a tomorrow. Just put the butter knife down.
Let's talk about this. Thank you for the $5. 1 and 7 on my picks tonight. I almost pulled a Sherrod Moore crash out. That's great.
Just put the butter knife down, but yeah, like we'll help you rebound after the 1 and 7. Like,
Mountaineers got to go 4-1 down the stretch to make the tourney. I was looking at the schedule.
Yeah,
I mean, you go 4-1, you wins, you're making the tournament.
Wait. Let's talk about the remaining schedule here. The remaining schedule is at TCU, at Oklahoma State, home to BYU, at Kansas State, home versus UCLA. That's not gonna happen, buddy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all those games are pick'ems.
Buddy, 3 of those games are on the road. Kansas State's got new life, right?
Oh,
that's the win.
That was a 1-game bump.
That's the win.
I think I give them the win against BYU with their dudes out.
You're gonna beat TCU on Saturday. It's a foxhole spot. They just dropped. They just lost as a home favorite. How many foxholes have the Mountaineers won recently?
I mean, TCU just
how many
lost
foxholes do you
get?
Well, you lost to Baylor at home, then you go to Cincinnati as a dog. You went outright. They won at Arizona State outright as well. I mean, this has been a foxhole team. They're
gonna
going
bet
Williams calls it the dick.
They're gonna. I guarantee they beat.
Best case scenario for me is 3-2.
4-1. They beat TCU. They lose at Oklahoma State to win the last 3.
Get the fuck out of here, dude! You just lost to Utah. UCF is going to get revenge when they come
West
there.
Virginia with expectations. Now there's no expectations.
They could go 0-5, Bieniek. They could go 0-5, Bieniek.
1,000%, Colby.
What?
Get the fuck out of here!
I think they're favored to win one game.
Get the fuck out of here! They're gonna win on Saturday.
4-1. What are you talking about?
We're gonna beat Jamie Dixon like he's still the fucking head coach at Pitt.
It's gonna be good to see you. It's gonna be good to see you in the crown.
I think he uttered. Yeah, we'll be.
We're gonna fuck him up on that fucking bullshit.
Mac is gonna be heading back out to Vegas here in April.
We can get you free tickets because trust me, no one goes to that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not going to that shit.
Dude, they're favored to win one game, and it's somehow UCF. Like,
according to who?
No, UCF will win that game.
You think I give a fuck with Kempom? Tell Kempom to lick my fucking asshole. You think I give a fuck? Hey, Kempom had us favored by 11 tonight. How the fuck did that fucking go? Fuck Kempom.
Well, I mean,
he can kiss my ass.
You picked him. Colby and I tried to tell you what would happen.
I didn't pick him. Don't you be putting that fake news in my. You can't win. We're gonna beat TCU. We're winning 4 out of 5, and all you can lick my fucking balls, including Ken Palm and all his pom poms.
Unfortunately,
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
I'm so sick of all you motherfuckers.
Unfortunately for West Virginia, yeah, these are like coin flip games, but they're not resume building wins. If
TCU's
you get them,
quad 1 win.
So TCU's the quad 1 win if it happens. Oklahoma State's 73rd in net.
BYU's quad 1 win.
If you beat them, you knock them outside of the top 75, and that would no longer be a quad 1 win. BYU at home right now, they're 20th. It has to be a top 25 team to be RP or top 25 net.
Little Apple, Kansas State got new life.
K-State not a quad 1 win, and then UCF at home, they're not top 25. That's not a quad 1 win. Like, you get one quad 1 opportunity, you have to win this TCU game here. That is.
You just said, wait, no, timeout. What? I mean, is BYU and Oklahoma State just going to lose out?
No. Like, so if you beat them, they fall out of the quad 1 range.
Yeah, but they also have opportunities.
They can build theirs. Yes.
Yes.
I'm saying if you win them, it wouldn't necessarily be a quad 1 guaranteed. I don't think BYU can be counted on to win some games moving forward. So
no, BYU. I mean, goddamn. Now, I mean, this is like Big Ten SEC logic. BYU's not a good win now. I mean, goddamn. I wish we could play fucking these Big Ten and SEC.
If they're not fully healthy, I don't know.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah, they go 4-1 in their fucking 20. They have 20 wins in the Big 12. They should be in the NCAA tournament. 20-11 should get you in.
You're not going to get 20 wins, buddy. I hate to bring it to you.
They're winning 4 out of 5. Yeah, right, as Charles Barkley would say.
You got a better chance of.
To Mac's credit, I mean, or actually to Colby.
He's got a better chance of finding his charger than he does. West Virginia getting.
West Virginia was 19-13 last year.
That fucking bitch from Pitt took my charger, and now we're 0-1 with this motherfucker. Fuck off.
Buddy, I just want to let you know that we locked up and we took the money line on Utah. It was fantastic. Next up, we got destroyed. This was not our worst loss though, thanks to UIC, because did you catch the beginning of this game, guys?
It was like 36 to
the halftime score was 59-27.
Credit to them for scoring 27.
What's crazy is, what did I use this for again? Georgetown. Georgia Tech was like a really good team for like a long time, dude. When I picture college basketball, like Georgia Tech had great teams for a lot, like good players at least. Even their down years, they had good players. The Stoudemire hire is so bad. So bad.
It was really bad.
It is terrible. Time for change. They need a Will Wade type hire to like give a little energy in the program, like get some people.
Someone tweeted at us today. We didn't answer it actually. Who they should hire? I mean, we try to do this for everybody. If we're saying Shirts goes to Providence, right? Or what didn't we say that?
Answer for everybody right now. The unfortunate
And
reality
let's
is
just say
everybody's
Shirts to
not getting
Providence.
I like
Shirts
Shirts
to Providence.
Syracuse.
Maybe that was what we said actually. Shirts to Syracuse. We said
Syracuse.
He's from New York.
They have money. They have money. Then
if he grew up in the state of New York and he liked college basketball, he probably reveres the Syracuse.
I went to New York City a lot back in the day, and like even though that's far away from Syracuse,
a
lot of Johnnies, a lot of Syracuse fans everywhere.
They played in the Garden,
My point is, what can Georgia Tech do? Let's just say Moser's going to either Butler or Loyola. Shirts is going to either Providence or Syracuse.
I would still take the shot on Skin.
I don't know. I'm trying to think
because
Mac, you got anything there?
Georgia Tech?
I'm trying to think on Georgia Tech.
Because I thought I said Skin for Georgia Tech a couple of weeks ago.
Why don't they hire a mid-major coach that actually won at the mid-major level? Stoudemire didn't even win at Pacific.
No.
He got the fucking job. It was like, what the fuck's going on?
Well, because he went to the Celtics. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, dude, those SoCon guys, they're good coaches. Or the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
I mean, Byington came from the Sun Belt. He's doing all right at Vanderbilt.
Yeah. All right. I'd say
Yeah, I'm trying to think like a guy like Scott Cross at Troy. I think he'd be good.
Yeah.
What about Brian Hodgson from South Florida?
Him too.
That one might work. Work.
Or
their athletic director was previously at Tennessee with Danny White, their new athletic director, because their previous one went to Michigan State. So maybe he goes for some. Maybe he hires Kim English.
Here's a name actually. So Scott Cross, I didn't realize this. So when we were talking UTEP, Cross is from Arlington, Texas. So like he could maybe head back to Texas and take a gig with a team taking a step up in league.
Wait, head back to Texas? What are you talking about?
Scott Cross.
But we're talking about. I'm confused.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like Mac mentioned Scott Cross for Georgia Tech, and I went and looked it up.
Okay.
He formerly coached at Arlington. He's from the Arlington area. Like, could he head to UTEP? That was a team that we were talking about a while ago. But
Okay. I was confused for a second there because
that's on me. I'm bouncing around, but just spitballing names.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that answer is.
It's Atlanta. Like it's a hotbed. There's guys.
That program was great for a long time, man. Yeah, Paul Hewitt took him to a natty. Bobby Crimmins took him to a fucking Final Four with Dennis Scott and everybody. They had James Forrest and Travis Best. They were nasty. They just got to get back to that.
Here's a name that Syracuse should be on too. Is Hodgson. He's from Moline.
Yeah, he's an upstate New York guy.
Yeah. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on who the fuck was would be a good fit there. I meant to answer that tweet, but honestly, when I saw that tweet, I was like, I didn't even have an answer prepared.
Yeah.
Besides like the obvious ones, right? I was just like,
Yeah, I'll do some brainstorming here if you guys want to move on.
I mean, if Anthony Grant, if Dayton does move on, I kind of think Anthony Grant would fit Georgia.
I think you take a chance on Skin over Grant's like 60. I think Skin would make more sense than Grant. You know?
Skin sample size is small though.
But that's why you take it, is the upside is big. With Grant, I think you say you know what you're getting. You know,
you gotta get in early with one of these guys before you become a Shirts and you're like now undoubtedly the top guy on the market.
But doesn't Georgia Tech at least want like a high floor to a certain degree? Like at least like be like a little bit competitive, and then they can the next step. Like
you got to spend.
They've been shit for a while. Like, it would be nice to get like an Anthony Grant where you could actually go to the NIT. Like
I don't think Anthony Grant deserves a promotion personally.
Is it a promotion to go to Georgia Tech?
I mean, you're in the power conference. Yeah. How about this? Brooks Savage worked at Tennessee from 2008 to 2010. Was Barnes still there, or was that was pre-Barnes, right?
No, he's a Steve Forbes guy, and I thought of Savage, but
well, I'm saying their athletic director came from Tennessee is my connection, and if he's still plugged into that program with Barnes, that might be a logical thing. You get my point? Is maybe they go hire him, you know? Yeah, I thought Lexington Steele too. Lexington Steele to Georgia Tech, but I kind of feel like Lexington Steele might get a better gig than that.
Maybe John Gross from Akron.
Yeah. No, I think that would actually be a smash hire to me. Like I don't know that it would be like a slam dunk, but I think they'd become respectable again.
Has he ever been outside of the Midwest?
No, but I mean, in the portal era, it's different.
He spent 5 years at NC State, but that was it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one to really pigeonhole of like who the fuck they could land.
Like I'm saying, there's probably plenty of candidates that are going to be interested in Atlanta. Like it's a recruiting hotbed.
Dude, they should be a fucking power, dude. You're in fucking Atlanta. The city's only thrived since those days when Bobby Crimmins had this shit really rolling.
They should be respectable. Like
they should be.
They're not respectable.
Yeah, right, they should. Like we've seen the ceiling on this. The ceiling on this is playing in the national championship, playing in the Final Four. You know what I mean? Like that is what you can do at Georgia Tech, and what you like to me that should be your standard. Like your standard should be like tournament every year. Dangerous team. If fucking Baylor can do it, don't give me this academic shit. All right. If Duke can do it, if Baylor can do it, you know what I mean? These are private schools with tough academics, allegedly. Gonzaga, you know what I mean? So like they got to find the right guy. Anyway, terrible play by us. Not our worst play though.
I'll get a good answer.
Another terrible play by us was Auburn. This was a triple lock.
Oh.
We thought the line was a little small. Keyshawn Hall comes back, 29 points, 10 boards. They still lose. How about Hubbard?
They in the tournament?
Did you see? Yeah, no, they should not be in the tournament right now, in my opinion. Josh Hubbard for Mississippi State almost dropped 50. You see the stat line, Bieniek? 46 points, 9 boards, 2 steals, 3 assists. Josh Hubbard. Holy shit. He scored more than half of their fucking team points.
I was watching the game, but I was not, I guess, locked in to know that he had 50.
I'm enjoying.
In my opinion, Auburn is like, dude, I'm sorry. I know Feels Bad Man's an Auburn fan. Right now, they've lost 5 in a row. If I'm sitting on the committee, they don't belong in the tournament as of right now.
He goes loser D-bag coach and loser team. At least Steven can already smell his inevitable future buyout.
Seriously, how the fuck are they in the NCAA tournament?
I mean, especially they have a win against St. John's, a win against NC State.
They wanted the swamp. I mean, that's their big
3.
win.
And they beat Arkansas.
St. John's, yeah. NC State,
they do
Arkansas,
have 4 good wins.
But they've lost 5 in a row.
Yeah. Shout out to
BYU's
DJ and Lynn.
Lost 5 in a row or whatever, and I don't think we're questioning that they're not an NCAA tournament team.
Are they 14-12, 5-8 in their league, in a mediocre SEC?
Close.
What is BYU's worst loss?
It's not that bad. I was just throwing it back at Mac.
Yeah.
For like
Yeah.
Because
losing 5 in a row is not why they should.
But this is by far their worst loss,
14
right?
and 12. Beat it.
Yeah, I know.
5 and 8 in the fucking mediocre.
They're a bubble
SEC.
team. They're a bubble team.
They suck. They got blown out by Mississippi State, who's horrible.
Shout out to DJ and Lynn giving us $5.
What's their bad loss though?
Tonight should
tonight
be
is what we're saying. You guys were combined 62.2% on your leans last night.
I don't lean.
DJ and Lynn.
Yeah, don't show that to the bosses.
No
lean records, just picks.
No, the worst loss is tonight, easily. Mississippi State's terrible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, there's no Mississippi State on BYU's resume, right? I mean, there's nothing even close to that. Yeah.
No, I only counted with BYU because I knew they had like a 4 or 5 game losing streak.
Yeah.
So, and it was like a while ago too. It's not like they're in it right now.
35 in the first half for Hubbard. That's incredible.
Yeah, they got to get Auburn out of the tournament. I mean,
they don't belong. Like, I don't understand.
Have they won since Florida? How did they beat Florida?
That was like wire to wire too.
The Florida thing was a perfect spot, and it was like their best buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Revenge, I don't think.
Next up, man, 2 hours recapping. Let's go. Oh, I hit this, almost lost this. Huge win for Missouri. Did you lock this up with me, Mac?
Yeah.
Tennessee was on deck. It was all about the spot, man. He almost made that final shot,
bro. I thought he made it. I was like, holy shit. Dennis Gates and Mizzou, who were the last team in, according to what Jerry Palmer some shit last night. The gigantic win against the Doors. Any thoughts, guys? Besides just a desperate spot, great win to get on the resume, and bad loss for Vandy, who was competing for the 1 seed. If they had a lot of breaks.
Yeah, definitely a tough loss for Vandy, like in terms of like where they're trying to go, trying to win the regular season and stay in the hunt. But good win for Missouri. Good win for the SEC, honestly.
Yeah, huge win for the SEC right here.
Yeah, they wanted Missouri to win this game.
Nothing on the game. I did find a new name for Georgia Tech that I'm surprised we didn't mention. And it's solid and probably my front runner. Takeo Siddle.
Shit, I'd wait for a better one.
Really?
I still think they could do better too. Like,
if I'm Siddle, I'm waiting for a better one.
Oh yeah, for, I mean,
I'm saying Georgia. I think Georgia Tech could do better.
I think Siddle could do better.
Dude, you guys don't remember when Georgia Tech was nasty, I don't think. Like, I think the Georgia Tech job is better than, I know it's been a minute as a Pastner and
big minute.
I still think that job is good, man. I think to have a basketball team in Atlanta,
I think it's a sleeping giant. But I don't think you're pulling somebody into Georgia Tech right now.
Fair.
Georgia Tech's last season with 20 wins was 2017.
They would have had it in COVID, right? But they had multiple suspensions, right? Or because of COVID. They would have won. They would have won in March Madness. Pastner got fucked on this because they're big man. Why can't I think of the 4?
That was 2020.
I forget. Yeah,
he was a beast. He got kicked.
Moses Wright.
Yes, and they had the point guard from New York City too. That was a beast.
Alvarado.
Yes, and they would have won that. They would have beat Loyola Chicago. Had they had their best player, because they almost beat him without him. That was a close game. Yeah, I don't know.
But he only made one tournament, and it was that year.
Look, Pastner's, I don't think he's a good coach, but I'm just saying I do believe like that job is better than you guys think, I think.
They've got 2 21 seasons in the last decade plus, last 15 years.
Yeah, I still know what I saw for a long time. I think that job is good.
Got to have the NIL money.
You got to be willing to spend it. I think they have it. I think it goes to football.
Yeah.
They took Justice Haynes or whatever. Like they spent like $2.5 million on a running back.
Haynes King.
No, Justice Haynes, the running back.
Okay.
In the portal.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were saying okay. There's been a lot of Haynes, Jamal Haynes.
Yeah, they had Jamal Haynes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Haynes
Like,
King.
yeah.
But yeah, now they got Justice Haynes.
Yeah. Shout out to 357 saying Any value betting on the Final Four in Olympic hockey, Bieniek?
It's just I think it's U.S. and Canada on a collision course. I think the other two teams left are Czech Republic and Slovakia with them. I just think it's U.S. versus Canada. So maybe if you want to do like a superfecta or whatever, where it's U.S. versus Canada and it's U.S. over Canada or something like that, or Canada over U.S. I think that would be your only betting value, and you have to find like a market that's willing to take that because I think that's pretty chalk.
Yes. Next up, we cashed on Marquette, and I do want to shout out this pile of shit on the interwebs. See if I can do this correctly, because nothing like doing this in the middle of the fucking game, by the way. But I do appreciate this going on here. This guy says, thanks for Marquette, man. The money line is live. Not even gonna cover the spread, bro. By did Isaiah. I don't even know the rest of his fucking name, but and shout out to Peaches who answers like we gave out Utah on the money line. But that's I'm not bitching, but I am bitching, I guess. Just the fact that you give out a few money line plays. What happened to McIntyre?
We lost him. That Morgantown Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I just think it's hilarious because like someone will always pigeonhole one pick where they got money, which I get. Maybe they didn't have enough money to throw it on a bunch, but I still think it's hilarious because it was at halftime. And guess what? Marquette ends up covering, and we told you to back it up with the points. It's a triple lock on the points, right? Bieniek, you went in on this, right?
No, I did not. I did not join you guys.
Me and Mac then locked up the Warriors of Marquette. Bieniek, St. John's did look really good. They avoided that hangover spot. Bryce Hopkins had a big game for them. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, St. John's. It was a solid performance. I was on Takeo Siddle still. But yeah, they did okay. I mean, Marquette playing well, was able to cover. You mentioned it already. Like Bryce Hopkins was a pretty good impact player for today, but I don't know. I don't have a whole lot more else on St. John's Marquette here.
Yeah. Okay. Double lock there. This fucking internet's hilarious. Then
is it out?
I'm just assuming because he's not in here. It's not like they just knocked him out. Mac did lock this. I stayed away. I did pick Kansas, but I didn't bet this. The play was Kansas, though. I did think it was that. I was just nervous with the Peterson shit. Kansas wins by 12 in Stillwater. Oklahoma State opportunity missed here. Thoughts on this one, Bieniek?
Yeah. I think Mac was really looking forward to talking about this. Kansas, I thought, cruised in this. I thought it was going to be a tougher task for them, and it was not. They were able to get that cover. So it's tough to talk about this game without seeing the video go viral. Did you see that, Colby? Darren Peterson drills the three, and then it was right in front of the Kansas bench, and he points to Bill Self and taps like, "All right, I'm good." It comes out of the game.
I don't think I did see that.
That's what Mac wanted to talk about.
Okay. I mean, I had this. I didn't put this on the main. I had it on one of the TVs, but I wasn't like dialed into this game. So
no, it's blowing up. And
yeah.
Mac had taken multiple shots at him. Hold on. So
well, I just saw someone's contract. Who was it? The wideout for Florida, actually. Who's that beast freshman wideout from Florida? I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. What is this? And maybe I don't even know. I didn't even fact check this, so take it with a grain of salt. The wide receiver for Florida that was like the best fucking recruit this past year. He was a freshman at wide receiver. Why can't I think of his fucking name right now? It was, who the fuck was it? It was Vernell Brown. Vernell Brown, right? I heard a rumor, and like I said, I don't know. I saw the tweet. I don't know. I didn't fact check this, but everyone thought he was out after the season because of the coaching change. And I heard that part of his NIL deal is he has to be on the field nonstop, or he can dictate. He has to inform to the coach when he can't be on the field or something like that. If that's true, I don't know if that's true. I could be talking out of my ass, but so we got youtube.com/the college experience. I mean, I can't even really see that shit.
You can't see him point like right to
Yeah,
Bill
I mean, I
Self and
do.
tap.
Yeah.
And so he gets subbed out there. So that has like so this or that original post, sorry, has 732,000 views. This one it's gotten like spread around like crazy. It's multiple posts have like almost a million views.
What? That's just so crazy.
After the game, because Peterson only played 19 minutes, Bill Self says, "We've had this happen more than a couple times. I didn't anticipate that at all tonight. I thought he was good to go. We only got 18 minutes out of him. That's disappointing because he could have had a really big night."
That is ridiculous.
So it's just all voluntarily, like he's taking himself out of these games.
Yeah. I mean, it's a damn shame we're at this point, in my opinion. Like, you're paid a lot of money to play. What the fuck, man? If I'm a Kansas fan, I'm like, get the fuck out of here then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want you on the team. I'd rather lose in the round of 32 than just have you play fucking 12 minutes and dictate when you're gonna fucking play. What's the point of a fucking coach? You know what I mean?
I know. Imagine like a coach like Bill Self recruiting his ass off to bring you in the town, like to have you play for him, and it's just like shit. This guy's just half-assing it, like, and then you got all that,
especially in
NIL.
basketball. Like no injuries ever happen in basketball that threaten your career.
I wouldn't say that.
It's like, what? Did you have a better chance?
I mean, we just saw it with Toppin last night. Like,
do you think his career's ruined by that? I don't think so.
It's an ACL injury.
Nah, that shit. These days, everyone comes back from that shit. I don't think.
I think that's crazy talk. Like, yes, injuries happen
in basketball.
A lot of them can be fluky.
Give me a career-ending basketball injury. Kevin Ware. All right, yeah. I'll give you that. All right. Toppins is not to me. I've seen a million fucking ACLs in basketball go out. They play.
These guys they're jumping all around. Like, I mean, that's all joints, ankles, like,
and they've all been fine after that. I've seen all that shit. Name me one where their career was over after an ACL in basketball.
I can't name off the top of my head. Like, I'm not.
You have to go back to like the fucking 1980s when the science wasn't that good. You know what I mean? Where like the surgeries weren't that good. It's been a long time,
but
it's been a long time since that shit mattered.
For draft, like if you enter a draft and you're a little nicked up and banged up, like that hurts stock. No,
sure.
No doubt.
I believe that, but okay, that's money for what, 2-3 years? You know, I mean, yeah. Grant Hill, that's what I'm talking about. Grant Hills was like 1993. When the fuck was that? 95? You know, like, yeah, Grant Hill's okay.
I don't know. None of these are career-threatening injuries, but I totally.
No, that's some bitch shit.
I think it's short-sighted and like bullshit that he's doing it, but I can understand the people in his ear like, hey, go out there, have a good game, play 20 minutes, and then take yourself out, and the team won the game. You don't have to play a full 40.
No, I can't.
Like,
I can't, dude. I
think it's bullshit.
Agree.
But
I think those people are terrible people.
On.
Yeah, I think they're terrible people, and I think they're just wrong. I don't believe basketball can do this to you. I do not believe that now. 30 years ago, I'll buy a little bit of that, but I still just think that you have a better chance. You have a better chance of getting ran over, or choking on a fucking hot dog or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? You have a better chance.
Injuries are fluky.
Yeah.
Like,
you telling me this dude doesn't go out to the fucking bar? You know what I mean? You're telling me like you have a better chance of getting hit with a fucking beer stein and fucking breaking your face and get, or ended up shit. Like, what are we doing? Everyone's fucking ridiculous. And it's not like he's not a millionaire. They're paying you fucking a bunch of money to come here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The fact that Kansas abides by it is ridiculous. I would get him off the fucking team, dude. Get him off the fucking team. Anyway.
They're better with him.
Okay.
That's what
not really though. Not really if he's playing 12 fucking minutes or 16 minutes, whatever it is. I would think that I would believe that you're probably better without him just because your locker room is probably more intact.
Well, I think he's the best player on the floor when he plays. However, when he hasn't played, the team hasn't been bad. Just get some consistency. Either have him all the way in or all the way out. That's where I can understand what you're saying is like, let the team play 10 games without him before they enter the NCAA tournament without him. But he's going to play the NCAA tournament. He's probably going to play 35 minutes in those games. And
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this right now. On average, 5,553 people die from choking per year in the United States. Now, probably a lot of babies there, but still, choking is choking. All right. I bet you there's probably a lot. I bet you there's probably a lot of older ones too. Yeah. It's not ridiculous. Fucking bitches. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact we're at this point in society, like I just don't agree with the way, and that goes for like everything. People are scared for play. Like life is going to hit you one way or the other. You can't run from it. You can't run from it. BYU was at Arizona. I think Mac locked up BYU in the points.
He did. It was a good bet.
Yeah.
It was a lock battle between me and him, actually.
Yeah, it was just too. I felt like Vegas was going to make a killing on everyone betting Zona. I thought, but that's why I stayed away. I picked Zona for the record. That I agreed with you, but I was just like, I don't know, this is chalky. Yeah, I mean, they hung in there. DeBanza went off. What do you go for, like 34 or something like that?
Yeah.
Kind of went. I mean, I don't want to say it went the way I thought, but I envisioned it could be like this. Jerry Davis cashed on BYU. Any thoughts on this one? And what's this win mean? Or I'm sorry, what's this loss mean for BYU now? That is 4-6 in their last 10, Bieniek, and they have Iowa State on deck.
Yeah, I don't think I'm for not having Saunders. I thought they played well. And if they can continue that level of play, I think they're a second weekend team still. I just think that, you know, the real ceiling of the team was hurt with that injury. And with Arizona, like I'm even more impressed that they were able to do it without Pete. And their next game without him is Houston on the road in Fertitta. I am not as confident that they'll be able to repeat that performance. But again, if they're able to, I think that only reassures you that they're a national championship favorite. You know, that they have all of that depth in the front court, that Kurchenkov played so well tonight, that Tobiawaka is still a good defensive piece. So
if BYU was to lose out, they're not in the tournament, right?
Who do they got left?
Ready for this? I got it for you. Home to Iowa State, home to UCF, at West Virginia, at Cincinnati, home to Texas Tech.
I think they're good. They're 20th in net right now. I think they're good.
I wonder if they lost all of those though, because then they would have lost. They would have lost what, like 11 of 13 or something like that, or 10 of 12 or something. Yeah. Anyway, then we had this next one here, which me and McIntyre did cash on with Seattle. Gave it out as a money line sprinkle too. They lose by 2 at home at the ozone layer. Nice win for Randy Bennett. Any thoughts on this one, buddy?
No, I did not have many thoughts here. And yeah, Mac hasn't texted us, so I don't know what happened over there.
Yeah, he's got no charge because of the fucking charger. Then Mac did cash on Illinois State. I stayed away. Illinois State drilled Murray State by 17 there in normal. What do you think here, Bieniek?
Illinois State put it on them. And again, Murray State, they've lost their mojo, or whatever was working early on in the year. Through 3 months, they had 3 losses. They're 11 and 7.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you see it every year. There's certain teams that peak like early or mid.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't keep it going the whole year.
They've had a rough go of it in the last month. January 21st to February 18th, they have lost all 7 conference games. They're 3 and 7 in the last 10.
Then me and Mac locked up Washington State as they won by 17 against Pacific. Shout out to the Wazoo fan that showed a now and then of 2 years ago. Did you see that on Twitter?
No.
How their stadium used to be packed 2 years ago or 3 years ago in the Pac-12, and then there was like 6 people at this game at tip, dude. Wow. It's really sad what's happening in Pullman, man. It really is. But nice win there as they win by 27 against Pacific. Any thoughts on this one?
I don't have crazy thoughts. I thought this was a solid win. I thought Pacific has been playing well this year. To blow them out in this fashion was a good performance for them. And they didn't even necessarily have the best game from A's Glass in this one. So.
Yes, and then this was a bit of a shock. Oh, no. Okay, no, the next one. This was a shocker, too, because I bet USC in the points, and they lost by, just about 37 points. 36, I think, was the final number. Was this a triple lock or double lock?
I did not bet this.
Yeah,
so much for the Euros out in LA. Right?
Oh, my God.
Dude, in 17 minutes, Andrei Stojakovic had 22 points tonight. They had 8 guys in double figures. Just defense was non-existent for USC tonight.
What do you think about USC in general?
I think they're garbage.
I do too. They have some favorable games still. Like, they get UCLA twice. I don't know. They're capable of winning those games. Oregon, Washington, Nebraska, but it's in LA. I mean, they still could end up with 22, 23 wins, but
they don't have an identity. Baker Mazzara is their best player. He's hurt right now. Like, it's just not going well.
I love Jefferson here. Max Wi-Fi situation is ridiculous. He needs to pay his parking ticket. That's how Morgantown works. You pay your parking ticket, you get internet. Well, only $5 parking tickets, but you're not gonna have fucking internet.
It's funny.
Yeah, terrible play there. This was the game I was referring to. Was Pepperdine. It goes to Portland and smacks them. What the fuck was this? Waves breaking in Portland. Nice win for the Waves. Then I was foolish enough, and Mac was foolish enough to bet Boise State plus 9.5. They lost by 19. This building, good God. Your thoughts here?
Yeah, they just built an incredible lead early, and it was done. The momentum there was unreal, and Boise State couldn't get it inside and make shots. They could not finish around the bucket. So that was a brutal look for the Broncos.
Yeah, and then this one, man, it was right at 14 with like 3 minutes left. Yeah, lock battle went for Bieniek. Dude, I had a feeling when I was at 14. I was like, I don't know about this. This isn't gonna end well. Zags win by 21 at that stage. San Francisco, fuck your program.
Yeah,
fucking morons.
I just bet it in spite. Like,
yeah,
Gonzaga drills
autoplay
in this in this stadium. Drills.
Well, it's not going to happen next year, right? Because they're not in the WCC.
Yeah, that was the last edition of this game.
I wonder if they try to do a non-con matchup or something. But
I hope you enjoyed your check, Dons, because that was the last one you're getting.
Classic San Francisco bullshit. Final game on the slate did lock this one up. Me and Mac with Colorado State. They win by 5 in Vegas. Almost gave this game away. Had a hard time inbounding the ball late, and almost pissed this one away. But classic pastor at UNLV. Bieniek, your thoughts on this one?
I got nothing. I got nothing.
It's just hilarious that they get these gigantic road wins and then they at home just can't beat anybody.
Just don't have a pulse. Yeah.
All right. Game balls. Let's get to it, man. Mac's not coming back. I don't think so. Let's fire away here on these game balls. I'll go Creighton number 1 because that was the biggest, most surprising outcome, I think, the whole fucking night. I have a couple other surprising ones, but Creighton has to take the cake there. So game ball to the Blue Jays there. Where are you going with your game ball?
Yeah, I won't go surprising, I guess, yet. Alabama in a double overtime thriller that was super entertaining.
Missed dunk at the buzzer that would have sent the game to a triple overtime. When's the last time you saw a missed dunk buzzer beater? Unbelievable. Second game ball.
Arkansas
Utah.
bettors were kind of happy that the dunk didn't go in.
That's true. That is true. Well, unless you took money line, right? But I'm gonna go with those Utes. They were winless in the conference. Me and you were all over this. They go into Morgantown against a team that scores like 52 points a game. I was just like, this is a smash play. So shout out to the Utes for getting that big road win there in Morgantown. Where are you going next?
Navy locking up a regular season Patriot League title in blowout fashion.
Yeah, I'll stay in the Patriot League. I'll give one to Army. Double-digit dog. I'm sorry. Win by double digits. 6-point dog, I think is what it went off at. It was to me, Loyola Maryland already went to West Point and drilled them. Like, I think Loyola Maryland's a lot better than Army. That's a huge fucking win. Yeah, Black Knights final game. Wait, did you do 3? You did 3, right? No, we have 1.
2.
Okay, yeah. What's your final one?
Final one is going to be. We will do DePaul.
Blue Demons. Canvas Capper. Let's go.
That was a game where they were a pretty sizable dog. They won it by double digits, and now they're 14-12 with 5 to play. They're sniffing 500 or better. Sniffing it.
Yeah, let's go. Folks, what I tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and we are brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, better known as Kalshi to some. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states, and Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports, and even besides sports, they got a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. Kalshi, you can trade anything over there at Kalshi. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi. Kalshi, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rebet. Rebet is the #1 social sports book and casino out there. It's available in 35 plus different states, including Texas and California. Get in on the action with Rebet. Plus, get 100% purchase match up to $100 with the promo code SGPN. That's Rebet, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. Let's fire away, man. We don't have, look, now that we dropped this dead weight, we can we can go in here on this fire slate. But I did want McIntosh's thoughts on this, Bieniek. What the hell are you doing over there? You plugging in a fucking lava lamp? What do you got going on over there? Does he not hear me right now?
No, I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, what were you doing?
Good now. Yeah. Plugging in my phone to charge.
Oh,
so it wouldn't die on me.
I was wanting to get Mac's thoughts on this because we do have news. We have news. I don't know if you caught this, buddy.
I did catch it.
San Diego has fired friend of the program, been on the show, Steve Lavin. They said I think Rocco Miller, shout out to Rocco. They said rumored Craig Smith, the former Utah State head coach. I'll tell you this, man. San Diego has pumped a lot of money into their athletic department, specifically, I think basketball. It doesn't surprise me. I thought he might get one more year. so it doesn't really surprise me. But I'll tell you this: if they do get Craig Smith, I think it can work out. And Lavin,
great hire.
I think Lavin's a good play-by-play guy. Get him back on the mic. I thought he was doing great shit with Fox before. So, your thoughts on the firing?
Well, I mean, I thought it was kind of weird to begin with to hire him or bring him back into the game, and it never really worked out. That first team he had, I thought, was very talented, and they underwhelmed, like big time, and they just never really got back to, that much of a talented team. I didn't know if Lavin really had a identity that he was looking to build toward, because you look at some of the teams, you went after like talented rejects or guys that didn't play a whole lot at power programs previously, and then last year, last offseason, but for this season, kind of switched up on the philosophy, tried to go with more experience. He's got a bunch of seniors this year. Had not worked out through the first month and a half of the year. Now he's playing like two freshmen in the starting five. It's just been all over the place, and unfortunately hasn't worked out for USD. Torero's going in a different direction. I think if they get Craig Smith, that would be a great move.
I do think that would be a good move, but like, so he opened up 11-20 at San Diego. Then he went 18-15, and you kind of thought, okay, maybe he's doing something. And then 6-27, and then 11-17. After that, currently, he is going to coach out the rest of the season. So maybe there's some Torero magic that can happen.
Like, to expectation, this was his best year, and like they're pulling the plug. I don't blame him, but it's tough,
Yeah. Either way, best wishes with Coach Lavin moving forward, and we'll see where the Toreros go. All right, next up, we have the first game of the day tomorrow, Bieniek. The Airport is catching 11.5 in Lynchburg against the Flamin' Libs of Liberty. Yeah. The Flamin' Libs won by 3 in Miami on December 28th. Yeah, that was a fun watch. I remember watching it. 11.5 is a big number, but man, FIU, whatever they had going in the beginning of the year, they're 2-8 in their last 10 games. Or I'm sorry, they're 3-7 in their last 10 games. They're 2-8 on the road. I'm still taking the points. I know Liberty's 12-0 at home. I know Liberty's killing it in the conference. Yeah. They won 16 straight games. I'll take the points. This isn't standalone, right? So I don't have to bet this. There we go. Good. But give me the points in FIU. What are you doing here?
Yeah, Liberty can clinch a share of the title today. I think they do it. The only thing that's going to make me take the points is just the fact that FIU had played them tough once already. So I'll take these Panthers, but I don't love them.
Well, and the Flamin' Libs play at such a slow pace. They're like 340th or something in pace. They're somewhere right around there every year. So I think even though they do drill some teams, I think FIU might be good enough to stay within that number. I don't love it, though. Next up, this game, maybe the worst game of the day. Binghamton is at Bryant. Bryant is laying 6.5, Bieniek. What the fuck is this? This was a 3-point win by Binghamton on January 29th. Now you're at the Chase Center. Binghamton's 0-13 on the road, 1-9 in their last 10 games, including a dropping 4 straight. I'll lay it with Bryant. No bet.
This one does smell a bit.
It does. That's why I'm laying it. Right. Yeah. This should probably be like 3, right? Or
the
2.5.
Cocktail napkin has it at 3.5. Yeah. Yes. And Binghamton's already won once. I can't put money on Binghamton, but I'll take them. I'll take these Bearcats.
All right, we got a big one here in Baltimore as Vermont is catching 1.5. Actually, no, I see this flip now. They're laying 1.5 at UMBC. I gotta go. I gotta go in. I'm locking up Vermont, laying 1.5 in Baltimore. One of the better games of the day tomorrow. One of the better games of the day. Give me the Catamounts on the road here. Bieniek?
Lock battle. I think UMBC can smell blood in the water. They've got probably the biggest game at home in this little dynasty run that Vermont's had. I think UMBC is going to have a good group of fans there. I think they'll be able to get it done outright, and I think they cover it. UMBC lock battle.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle in Baltimore. Dundee on the Catamounts. Bieniek on the Retrievers. Clark loading up with UMBC as well. So he's on your side there. But the Juice 33 is with me. All right. Let's go. We got a true battle here. Then New Hampshire, Lowell. Lowell's laying 4.5. Lay it. Don't bet this fucking game. Lay it. But no bet. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll lay it too.
All right. This next game, and shout out to the great Robert Martin in the chat. This next game, I think you can make the case. You can make the case. Not saying I think it is for sure. You can make a case. It's the best game of the day. Marshall. Let me build this up for you here in the chat. Marshall is a half game out of first place. You know who's in first place? Appalachian State. App State's laying 2.5 at home there at the home center there. Marshall beat them by 7 on January 3rd in Huntington. App State obviously just dropped a big one against James Madison on Valentine's Day there. I'm loading back up on Kearns here. I am locking up App State, but was surprised I lost at JMU. I was. But I'll lay the 2.5 with App. Bieniek?
This is a double lock. I'm jumping in on Appalachian State with you. Marshall, typically better at home, a fade on the road. App State, typically better at home, and they're off a loss in a tough game. Once again, entering another big game here in conference play. They suck at free throws, but I will end up taking them here. Give me App State. Lock it up.
Double lock. The worst team in the nation at free throws as of like a week ago. Are they still? I imagine they still are.
All you got to do is make them in the final minute. I don't care what the total percentage is. Just make them in the final minute.
Come on now, Kearns. Next up, we go to Rock Hill, South Carolina, where Upstate's catching 13.5 against Winthrop. So Winthrop beat them by 21 on January 10th. And if you are paying attention to this conference race, Winthrop is a half game back from High Point. That's only because High Point's played more games. So they got to stay on that trajectory. I'm going to lay it. I don't feel good about it, but I'm going to lay it. No bet. What are you doing here?
It's my exact feeling too. I'll take the Eagles.
In-state battle is always weird. Winthrop's had some games where they barely got by some shitty teams, but
does High Point on deck change your stance a little bit, or are you still good? Because I'm gonna lay it with Winthrop. I don't feel great about it, but yeah,
it doesn't. I'm just gonna sit back with Winthrop. You can make a case that it's a 12-point game or 10-point game, but I just still think like Upstate's been so bad of late.
They lost at home to Winthrop by 21 the other day.
That's what I'm saying. So like I don't know that I can really say that with conviction. So
yeah,
no bet, lay it. Next up, let's jump to Ooey Pooey, heading to Fairborn, Ohio to take on Wright State. Wright State laying at 11.5. They played on January 4th, and Wright State barely got past Ooey Pooey, winning by 4. Ooey Pooey's lost 3 in a row. They're 2-13 on the road, and this is obviously at the Nutter Center there, where Wright State is 9-4 at home. Give me Ooey Pooey in the points, no bet.
I'm on the points too. I agree.
All right, moving forward, we jump over to Longwood and Presbyterian. The Blue Hose are laying 2.5 against Longwood. Longwood beat them by 7 earlier this year on January 10th. But Longwood has been terrible on the road this year, 3-9, and the Blue Hose have been solid at home, 9-3. Give me the Blue Hose, but no bet here. I'm going to lay it. Your thoughts there on this game?
Yeah, I'll go Presbyterian. I don't have a whole lot of conviction on that pick, but I'll take the Blue Hose. And 357, unfortunately, yes, I did hear about.
We addressed it, I think, on the pick show last week. That was a terrible. Yeah, that was a terrible scenario. And I'm curious. I haven't checked in on to see how many. I mean, I know there was one fatality, but
yeah,
there was a bunch of other seriously injured people.
Yeah, it was like 16 or 17.
Yeah, terrible story there. And a terrible story with Northern Iowa and their football player that had a heart attack working out or something. One of their freshman football player at Northern Iowa was working out.
Wow.
And what's that?
I said wild.
Oh yeah. So condolences to everything going on. The world's crazy, you know. That's just shitty news though. Shout out to 357 though. Next up, Fair Dick is in Chicago, taking on Chicago State. So Chicago State's won 4 of 6, I think it is. We should bet Fairleigh Dickinson, right?
I'm on Chicago State, and I'm not betting it.
I'm going to bet Fairleigh Dickinson. Chicago State or Fairleigh Dickinson played tough against Central Connecticut State the other day. I think there's a gap between these two. But shout out to Chicago State for starting their football program. This year will be their first ever season. Excited for that. But give me Fair Dick. Lock it up. Lay the 1.5. By the way, Jerry Davis locking up Presbyterian there. Bieniek is on Chicago State here. Next up, we jump over to Gardner. This game. Gardner Webb's getting 19.5 at Radford. The Whores of Radford. I'll take the points. I can't lay 19.5. No bet. Gardner Webb covered for me the other day. I didn't bet it, but they covered the with ease. Like it was like they lost by like 6 or something.
9.
So give me the points. Yeah, something like that. But what are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, they only beat him by 9 the first time. Gosh, I'll continue to fade Gardner Webb. Can't pick Gardner Webb. I'll wait.
Dude, you guys shit on Radford, right? And maybe rightfully so. I don't think so personally, but I guarantee you guys didn't think they'd be a 19.5 point favorite in conference play.
Well, yeah, kind of. Gardner Webb exists, so they're that bad.
Dude.
They're that bad.
I don't know, man. I wish I would have asked you guys that day. But next up we have the fucking Long Island Sharks heading down to Loretta, Pennsylvania, where my sister Teresa has been there plenty of times over the years. This will be the final time in St. Francis, being a bunch of cowards jumping down to the D3 ranks. D3, what is that shit? This is a smash fucking play for the Sharks. They will win this game. They win this game. They pretty much solidified a fucking NEC. And
all I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union, it works for you.
Now, I will say this. My sister Teresa's going down there to the fucking, what's the name of that goddamn stadium again? They go down to the goddamn DeGaulle Center to see the fucking game. Poor St. Francis, I pray for you. But I think Bieniek, as much as I love the Sharks, and they will win this game, because that's what the Sharks do. They battle adversity. They fucking attack when they need to, and they will. But the fucking Sharks are laying too many points for old Pick Dundee here. He is locking up. I'm locking up St. Francis. It's too many fucking points. That's too many fucking points. St. Francis has not been that terrible, considering I know they lost 6 in a row. It's too many. This was a 4-point game at the Steinberg Wellness Center. In the 9.5 with St. Francis on their way out.
Yeah, I ain't betting this game, but I'll take the points too with the red flash.
I'm an NEC specialist. Let's go.
I know.
Next up, Austin P. The Red Hot Govs are heading down to. Where's this, Jacksonville? I always forget where the fuck North Florida is. Yeah. They won by 19 on January 1st in the first matchup there in Tennessee. They've won 8 straight. They've won 9 of 10. They're up a game in conference on Central Arkansas. Laying 10.5. I'll lay it. No bet though.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it too with the Govs. Cocktail Napkins got it at 12.5. It's not a bad edge there whatsoever. I don't know. I will keep that one in mind. That's a fringe bet.
Bieniek, I'm curious. Jefferson in the chat says, who would win this game? Gardner Webb versus Mississippi Valley State. Gardner Webb, I would lay.
Gardner Webb would win by like 8.
Yeah, I would lay like a good, probably 7.5. That's probably where I draw the line, right? Yeah. I actually might even be like 8.5, 9.5.
That's fair. I mean, three possessions.
Yeah. Yes. Next up, we jump over to the likes of, dude, I was thinking about going to this. It's a hard with White Tiger, but I think it's a pretty fun game here. William and Mary at Campbell. Yeah.
This one may end up in the 100s against each other.
And
just eyeball over 168 now, just on eyeballs.
What's crazy is these teams have kind of teetered off towards the end of the season here a little bit. But I still think they're dangerous teams in the tournament. I still think both these teams are dangerous teams in the tournament. Maybe not to win the whole thing, but I wouldn't want to draw them. I wouldn't want to draw them.
Tribe play the Seahawks, like seems to be
exactly
a dream matchup.
So right now the Tribe have a half game lead on Campbell, so seeding 100% at stake. Tribe is laying 1.5 on the road there in Bowie's Creek. The first matchup, Campbell won by 8. I was on that one. I think this was a me and Mac lock in Williamsburg there. Can William and Mary get revenge, Bieniek? I struggle with this, man. Part of me wants to lock Campbell, but one of the things that struck me when I watched Campbell, when we talked about this the other time that the Thunder Snow knocked out Mac's internet. Their rotation is incredibly short. So if they get in any type of foul trouble, they're fucked.
Yeah, they're very thin depth wise. Yes, totally agree. And it hurts especially in a game like this where it's going to be played at a blitz pace. I'm on William and Mary to win. I actually just looked at the cocktail napkin and the total at 173 there. So I'll bet this over. It matched the eye test, and also I'll just take it with the edge. So,
Bieniek locking up the over in this game. Cash action bet saying Campbell and Jerry Davis saying Campbell's. I don't see anything on the injury report right now. Now maybe their conference doesn't abide by the injury reports. There's some out there that do that.
Yeah,
give me Campbell, but I don't love it. I think this is anyone's game. No bet.
I'm seeing one injury, but it's not a starter.
Okay.
Dominica Spuka.
All right. Next up, we go to Chattanooga. Mercer's laying 10.5 points, Bieniek. This is just too much for me. I know Chattanooga's been dog shit this year.
Yeah.
I still gotta jump in on this one. What was the first matchup?
Well, Mercer was playing well in the first matchup. I bet they're not playing well
and
anymore.
Chattanooga beat them.
Oh,
maybe that's the angle though. That's why the line's so high.
Maybe
Mercer is 12-0 at home.
Yeah,
I still got to take this. I think this is too many points.
They're give me playing as well. Right?
Yeah, give me Chattanooga plus the 10.5. I just think it's too many points. The SoCon games, it's a big number.
I'll take the points. No bet.
All right. Next up, we jump over to Asheville, heading into High Point. Obviously, we know High Point, Winthrop on deck. This is kind of a rivalry game too in this conference. High Point laying 13.5. Give me Asheville in the points. No bet though.
I agree. I think the Bulldogs could bark here. I don't think there's bite though. I think I'll take the points. They lose by maybe 10. Could threaten end, but I'm not willing to put money on that.
Next up, we have Albany heading to NJIT. I see the line at 3.5 now, which is a doozy.
Do you think NJIT's got any eyes on what's going on in Baltimore? Do they have any rooting interest down there?
I mean, I think they would, right? I mean, folks, if you're not aware, NJIT has a half game lead on UMBC. How many in this conference, like the season?
One full game on Vermont.
But this shit ends soon, right? And this conference tournament is right around the corner.
Not
right?
this weekend, but next weekend it is the final weekend.
So NJIT has this game. They also have Vermont on deck. Then they're at Bryant, and then home.
I think
to
they're
UMBC.
rooting for Vermont to win the game against UMBC. That way, UMBC falls down a game.
Albany, not as terrible as previous years, maybe, but I'm gonna lock up NJIT laying 3.5. Is there, hey Jerry? Is there still 2.5s out there? Because I see 3.5 right here where I'm looking. If there's a 2.5, I would love it because I had this one circled, but it does reek a little bit to me.
Yeah, this one
it does reek a little bit to me, but I just think Albany is still not good.
No, this one really smells. Cocktail napkins, like on.
You know what?
On
I'm
NJIT.
staying away. And who the fuck is NJIT? Right? Like, I'll stay away then. I'll stay away. To me, 2.5. Maybe I'll go 3.5. So you're talking a little crazy.
The cocktail napkins got them as an 8.5 point favorite. So I don't know what's going on with the 2.5. America East has lost my betting interest over the last month with all the bullshit that's been happening in the market. So not touching this one, but I'll take the Highlanders.
All right. Well, next up we have a game that I'm really excited about. Monmouth is at Wilmington. You know I love King Rice as a dog, and obviously King Rice very familiar with the state of North Carolina because he played for the Tar Heels. 7.5 points. I am all over Monmouth, dude. I think money line's live. Now this place will be lit. It's always a great. If you haven't been to a game here, I highly recommend it. Yeah. Wilmington does have a 1.5 game lead on Charleston, and they also have in third place is Monmouth. So Monmouth has a lot of reason to want to impress here. And same with Wilmington, I guess. But I just think Monmouth as a dog, I love. When they're a big dog, I think they're one of the best teams to be on. Give me King Rice, especially going back to his state where he was a legend. Give me the 7.5 with Monmouth. Sprinkle the money line plus 320. Sprinkle that money line. Bieniek?
Yeah, these are two of our favorite systems going up against each other. Monmouth as a dog and UNC Wilmington at home. I'm not gonna bet the immovable object versus an impenetrable force or whatever you want to say, but I will take the Hawks on the points.
Well, I don't get they bring the head cold,
but they're counting down 7-6-5.
Do you still see 2.5 though, Jerry Davis? If it's 2.5, I'll go in.
I can
find if you can find me at 2.5, and right after this show, which is going to end soon, I will jump over and I'll bet 2.5.
I thought it was never going to end.
Yeah, it's going to end soon, right here. We're losing Mac.
We're doing good time.
Yeah.
I'm looking for you on this. Wilmington and Monmouth.
In the meantime, Sanford is at the Citadel.
I have 8, but no 7.
No. So, I'm talking about the NJIT game.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah.
I even said Monmouth, UNC Wilmington. You didn't correct me. Hold on. Okay, NJIT. There is a 4.5, 3.5. There's a 2.5. No, that's offshore. 3.5 is the
lowest. Yeah, I'm not going in. I need 2.5 to go in. 2.5 to go in.
2.5 at Bet Chris, which is a sharp offshore, but can't get down it over there. So
Sanford's at the Citadel. I'll lay it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll lay it. No bet. What are you doing here? 10.5.
Oh, there goes my light. Give me. I'll go Sanford.
Next up, I got a lock here. Drexel's laying 1.5 at Northeastern. Lock me up Northeastern. Catching 1.5 at home. Second end of a back-to-back away there. Give me Northeastern. I think they get it done.
I'm going to continue to take the Dragons and Zach Spiker. Short favorite. Don't love it. Usually like him more as a dog too, but give me the Dragons. No bet.
Next up, we jump over to Stonehill. Is catching 2.5. What the fuck happened to Stonehill? Talk about falling off a cliff, dude. They were like the top defensive team in the conference. They've lost 4 in a row.
This game almost got thumbnail treatment just for fun.
That's what. And that would have. I think it might have been my favorite if you'd done that. But I'll lay it with New Haven. No, I'm not going to bet this one, even though my power rankings. I can't get on board with this one. I'll lay the 2.5, but I don't feel strongly about this.
I'll go Chargers 2 here. Cocktail Napkin has them -4, but I'm not going to fire.
Next up, we got Charleston at North Carolina A&T. A sneaky spot there. Charleston laying 4.5. Charleston's won 6 of their last 10, but they have Monmouth on deck, who is right next to them in the rankings there, in the standings there. A&T just came back from Los Angeles, though, right? They won at the buzzer. Yeah, I'm gonna just think. What's the Cocktail Napkin have on this line?
They came back from Los Angeles.
They played in Los Angeles. They won at the buzzer too, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow. Did not catch that. I must have missed that show. This game on the Cocktail Napkin is Charleston -2.5.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Lock up Charleston. I'm going to lay the 4.5. What are you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, back-to-back road for Charleston here. But yeah, NC A&T, it's not like a gigantic spot for them either. I think I'll take the home team against Charleston, one of the bigger brands in the league. That's what I'll do. The Aggies.
All right. Next up, Wagner's at Mercyhurst. Let's get this lock party going. Mercyhurst laying 6.5 now. The money's coming in on my Lake Show.
The real Lake Show.
I'm going to take Mercyhurst no lock. At 6.5, I'm not going to lock. At 5.5, I was kind of I had it as a fringe lock. 6.5. Give me the Lake Show. No bet. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll go Mercyhurst too. I think that's a good pick. I'll lock it if you want to.
I'm gonna stay away.
All right.
The reason why is like Wagner just got drilled by Long Island, and I feel like Mercyhurst is like 6.5 is a big fucking number for them, dude. Yeah. Anyway, Lemoyne Central. This game actually is major implications in this game here, because if Long Island does stumble, which is looking unlikely, but the winner is going to have the 2 seed.
Yeah.
In this conference. Central Connecticut State's laying 4.5 against Lemoyne. I'm going to lay it with CC, but I'm not going to lock it because I think Lemoyne's capable of getting them. But give me Central Connecticut State laying the 4.5. What are you doing here?
When you see CC, I think of Cannabis Capper.
Oh yeah,
Central Connecticut State for me.
Yeah, no lock though, right?
No, I can't go in.
But do you want to get rich tomorrow? That is plus 350.
Somewhat interested in getting rich tomorrow. We'll see.
Plus 350 on the money line. Memphis catching 8.5 in South Florida. I will take the points. Cover your ass. I will also sprinkle the money line. I know it's a third straight road game. I don't care. I just think they are better than. Well, you've seen them do this. They're capable of winning a game like this. South Florida's solid, but you've just seen Memphis be able to me, it doesn't even matter the year, but they can get up for a game like this. And it's not like South Florida hasn't had, blemishes throughout the season here. Give me the Tigers and the points there. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I think it's a bold look. I don't feel strongly one way or another. This is one of your better games of the day. So I kind of want a piece on it. And I'm going to take you to the total. I'll take the over here, over 158.5. The cocktail napkins got this thing at 160. And yeah, like I just want a piece of the game. I don't feel great about either one of the teams or the side here. So I'll go over. The pick, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go Bulls.
Bieniek, lock it up the over. Trackstar, we do keep fading South Florida, but just so you know, Florida Atlantic covered against South Florida the last time they played. So we did cash on fading South Florida. Even though we did play the money line too. It was getting like 4.5. That thing cashed.
I was somewhat interested because I didn't know what he was going to bring out. Sometimes it just happens to be like little sister of the poor. It's like,
paging Dr. Bradley, Bieniek. Paging Dr. Bradley. I don't see him on the injury report, but who knows? He hasn't been on the injury report any time over the past 2 weeks. Yeah. All year too. Yeah. All year too. Makes these games, it's like Kansas with Peterson. It makes these games incredibly fucking hard to understand. Bethune's laying 5.5. If he
plays,
give me the points. Yeah, give me the point. I'm assuming he's not playing. Give me the points in Alabama State. No bet.
I think this line is pricing in that he's not playing. Cocktail napkin has them 7.5 point favorites. So, I'll take the Hornets too.
Next up, Texas State's at South Alabama. I got a lock for you here. I know we joked about this earlier, and I said Texas State's capable of beating South Alabama. I do believe they are capable of beating because it's the Sun Belt. No game is safe. We saw it with Troy today, but Texas State's been kind of shitty on the road.
Yes, very.
I'm going to lay the 3.5 with South Alabama. Lock it up. Although Texas State's won 6 straight, buddy. They have won 6 straight.
One road game.
Yeah.
In that 6.
You locking this too?
Double lock. Yep.
Double lock on the Jags of South Alabama.
I think that zone fucks with them. Texas State doesn't hit shots on the road. I think South Bama wins by like 6+.
It was a 2-point game at San Marcos too. South Alabama was right there to get them. So I think revenge happens here. Next up, Arkansas State. This is the game though that I do not think will go chalk. I will lock up. So Arkansas State's at the Cajun Dome there in Lafayette. Arkansas State's laying 7.5. I will lock up Louisiana plus 7.5. I think Louisiana's been playing better ball. I know Arkansas State did lose in terrible fashion the last time they played, but I still think it's too many points here. What are you doing here?
I will go Arkansas State. I think they win and cover.
Alrighty. Next up, UT Martin bounce back spot. I love UT Martin on the road this year. It's when they're at home they suck.
It's been true.
And I love fading Darrell Walker. So I will lock up UT Martin laying 2.5 in Little Rock.
I'll join you.
Yeah, double lock on the Skyhawks.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
Clark is with me on the Louisiana Raging Cajun lock.
It's this is still a big game for Martin. They have no wiggle room anymore. They're in a 4-way tie for first in a league that has a quadruple bye.
Yeah. Wait, Jerry, you're talking about the Lafayette game. So money's coming in on Lafayette. It was at 8.5 and now it's down to 7.5. Yeah. I mean, I believe it. Next up, Southern Utah is at Tarleton State. Tarleton State laying 5.5. I mean, this is another team. Game time decision. I see it on the injury report.
No, he's hurt. Johnson. If you ask him, he is actually hurt. So
if you ask him, he's out. But the injury report's saying game time decision.
He's out until the conference tournament. That's how I'm approaching it.
So Tarleton won by 3 in St. George. I don't know, man, because Tarleton's coming off a rivalry win. I'll lay the 5.5. No bet. I don't know what to think about this fucking game. What are you doing here?
I think Dior Johnson's checked out until the conference tournament. He has not played in 6 straight games. I'm just handicapping it as if he's not playing in this. I will take the Thunderbirds. Both games have been really close. Actually, they went to overtime the first time too, Colby.
Yeah. I think I had money on it. I can't remember for sure, but I think I did. UMKC is against the Fighting Sioux. Ooh. Fighting Sioux are laying 11.5, Bieniek. They only won by 2 on January 10th. But UMKC is 1-13 on the road. However, I will take the points. No bet.
Yeah, I think that's my angle too. It's a bit too many points for North Dakota, and I think the Sioux have a look ahead. I was looking at this earlier. South Dakota State next.
All right, we got one of the better matchups of the day, in my opinion. So if you caught this Dixie State team, they've won like 6 in a row. They've kind of been a darling of ours.
Yeah.
And they're heading to Arlington, Texas, take on UTA, who earlier in the year I was kind of bullish on, but they've lost 5 straight. The line is telling you to bet Arlington because Dixie State just beat them like February 5th in Zion.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bet Arlington. I'm gonna lay the 4.5. Arlington, this sexy son of a bitch on top of the UTA. What are you doing here?
Arlington's pretty good at home, so I think that's what is probably also the angle here on them laying 4.5. But I will take Dixie in this one. Don't love it. They split so far this year. They're 1-1 against each other.
Shout out to Jan saying, "You the man, Colby." Look at it live. Yes, we are. Next up, we have Central Arkansas, red hot Central Arkansas. Jerry Davis's boys in DeLand, Florida, take it on Stetson the Hatters. Central Arkansas is laying 8.5. Central Arkansas won by 20 in Conway earlier in January. I feel like I should take the points though. Like just feel like Central Arkansas is due for like just a close game.
Yeah, I'm on Stetson here too. Don't love it, but I do think that there will be an opportunity for either FGCU or Stetson to catch. Is it Austin P on the other end there in that double road trip? Yeah. So I think one of Central Arkansas or Austin P could be in trouble down there in Jacksonville this weekend.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet this though because Stetson has had moments where they look fucking terrible. Shout out to Nathan Cerner in the chat. That's our boy too, and Jerry Davis. Yeah, I mean, we got the team here tonight. But next up, we have this game is fire. Cal Baptist catching 7.5.
Did you see Utah Valley won or maybe they didn't win it, but they filed for a restraining order against the WAC?
I did see that, and they should have. They should.
Yes.
They should do that. WAC's being little bitches. Cal Baptist, dude, are you surprised at this line?
7.5. No, the computers love Valley. I think my model does too. Hold on. Actually, no. Cocktail Napkins only got him as a 4-point favorite.
Well, Baptist won by 7 in the first matchup.
I think Ken Palm's really high on Valley. 1 second. Yeah, he's got Valley 89th. The next best team in the league is Cal Baptist at 122. So there's a pretty big gap there. 4 points worth 4.5 points separate the two teams in his model. So that's what's going on here. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think Cal Baptist is very solid. I think they've got the best player in the league.
I'm going to lock up Cal Baptist.
I mean, both of them are.
They've been out there in Utah.
Dixie State.
They've been out there in Utah though, and I think that's a good thing for the elevation thing.
Valley's got a week off that they've had.
I want action on this game too, so I think you can make a case as the best game of the night. Give me 7.5 in Baptist. Let's go. Bieniek?
Give me the under. The Cocktail Napkin has this game at 136, so it comes in comfortably below that total. Gives me a play on one of the better games, but I'll go Baptist. I think that number is wrong. It's just a little too high.
Bieniek locking up the under. That's 141.5, by the way. Next up, the kind of the shitty game in the Sun Belt here. Both these teams playing JMU in the next week.
The Colby I know would be drooling over this rivalry game.
I do, but I will say this: App State, Georgia Southern, and and Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern are better rivals than Georgia State and Georgia Southern, because there's not as much history there. It's confusing, especially in football, but maybe in basketball it's a little more. Georgia State's laying 1.5. I truly believe Georgia Southern's better, but man, Georgia Southern's been ass lately. Give me Georgia Southern, no bet.
I'll take the Panthers. Give me the home team.
All right, what is this line, Bieniek? Hampton is catching 11.5 at Hofstra. Lock. Hampton? I will lock up Hampton. Yeah, I don't like Speedy Claxton. Was a gigantic favorite.
Yeah.
Give me Hampton plus 11.5. I don't even think it's a crazy money line play.
No.
Like plus 620, I think it is, some shit like that. You win?
So I'll bet it, but I'm not going to sprinkle the money line. Like, I do think Hofstra will respond after the close loss against Wilmington, but they're not double digits better than Hampton. I'll take the points and lock it up.
Double lock on these Pirates. Next up, we have SIU at Tennessee Tech. So wait a second here. This fucking OVC conference. So
at least they staggered the games a little bit.
Yeah, well, this is a huge game, actually. I mean, Tennessee Tech sucks, but I'm saying SIU is one game out of first.
Yeah.
And the line is 1.5. No, they're one game. Tied. No, right now it's SEMO and UT Martin.
There's five teams with 5 losses in the league.
Dude, there's the top 6 are all within one game.
Great. It's so great.
And the line's only 1.5, and they're taking on Tennessee Tech, who's 5.5 games behind them. Give me Tennessee Tech.
I'm going to lay it with Edwardsville. I'm going to lock it too.
Oh, shit.
I just think they get it done, man. I just think they get it done. Tennessee Tech, they're coming off a win.
You're probably right, but why is this so short?
I don't know.
I'm taking Tennessee Tech, no bet. You can take. I mean, I do believe Edwardsville's better, but I just
they only lost by 4 on the road. No, this is just an eyeball play. Like, give me SIUE. Like,
no, your eyeball play. You are 100% right.
Yeah,
I just think like the line is so stinky.
You know what? I'm not going to bet. I can't bet it. I haven't bet it. I'm not going to.
So, all right, remove lock.
This one's
remove lock from Bieniek there as
it's easy to see a tide turn.
Yeah. Give me Tennessee Tech for the record. Next up we have more. Here we go again. Fucking OVC. Morehead State, who's a half game out of first place.
They're off the big win though, right? They just knocked out Tennessee State. So
traveling to Charleston, where Eastern Illinois is 5 games back or 4.5 games back. Give me EIO. No bet.
I'll home dog it up here. I don't love it, but
I don't love any of these fucking plays right here in this OVC madness here. Then so Tennessee State is currently a half game out of first place. Lindenwood is 1 game out of first. This game is awesome. This might be the best game of the night. Tennessee State's laying 3.5. I do believe Tennessee State's the better team here. I'm going to lay the 3.5. Actually, I'm going to lock up Tennessee State minus 3.5. Bieniek?
Lindenwood's been my OVC team all year. Besides, like, obviously Martin, but Lions for me.
Alrighty, next up we go to Southern Indiana at Western Illinois. The default photo there.
Game.
Yeah.
There we go.
So Western Illinois is 10.5 games out of first place in the OVC. Southern Indiana is 9.5 games. They're combined in conference 3-29. We have a fire matchup. Western Illinois though only on a 1-game losing streak, whereas Southern Indiana's lost 6 in a row. It's in Macomb. I'm on these Leathernecks, man. I think Leathernecks are the play. Give me the 2.5 with the Leathernecks. It's fringe
they're
lock
in better
for
form. They're coming off a 19-point home loss, but they're in better form.
It's a fringe lock for me. Like I just want to see if this goes up a little bit here. Probably going to play this. But yeah.
No, I'm not gonna bet that.
Next up we have Texas Southern going into Pine Bluff. Put out an APB on Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff's laying 2.5. I am going to lay the 2.5 with Pine Bluff, who has dropped a couple in a row, right? 2 in a row. I kind of want to bet Pine Bluff. You know what? Give me Pine Bluff minus 2.5. Lock it up. Southern's won 2 in a row. Pine Bluff returns home from that road trip. Put out an APB on these Golden Lions. Bieniek?
I will take Pine Bluff too. No bet.
System play next as Prairie View is laying 9.5 at Mississippi Valley State. Lock up Prairie View minus 9.5. Bieniek?
I think today's the day that Valley sniffs a win. But no bet. I can't do it. I'll take the points though.
Next up, I love these games here. Alabama A&M finally away from the event center as they head to Tallahassee to take on Florida A&M. I will lay the 1.5 with the Rattlers. Lock it up with Charlie Ward and company. What are you doing here?
Just nothing like the good old SWAC tipping off all their games at 8:30. Let's do Bama A&M.
All right. Montana State is in Ogden, Utah, taking on Weber State. Weber State laying 1.5.
And by the way, I'm not just shitting on the SWAC. The OVC's tipping off all their games at 8:30 too. So
yeah, stupid. But I actually struggled with this one coming into the night. I thought this was one of the harder games. Give me Montana State, but no bet.
This one is a good one. Good as in it should be close. Pretty coin flippy. I'll go Weber State. Give me the home team. Montana State, I think there's been some cracks in the armor this year, specifically on the road. So Weber.
Yeah. Your Denver Pios are laying 6.5 against South Dakota.
Wow. Denver's really gotten some respect lately in the market. Cocktail Napkin actually likes him a lot.
Really?
It's got a -8. Yeah.
I was thinking about betting it, but I'm like, because why the fuck is it set this high? Should we bet Denver?
South Dakota's off a 1 point home loss to a rival. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't love it.
Give me Denver, no bet.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Next up, we got Idaho at Portland State. Okay, we got to talk about this one here.
Fantastic game.
This is on ESPNU, by the way. Big Sky action going on here. So if you're following this race here, Idaho is actually 5 games out, believe it or not. The line is very short considering that Portland State's got a 2-game lead on everybody in the conference.
It's a big clump in the middle in this league. This game could decide 8th seed to 3 seed for Idaho.
I'm gonna lay the 3.5 with Portland State. It seems a little chalky to me, but I'm going in. Lock up Portland State laying 3.5. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll take Portland State. I think they've got better Jimmies and Joes than Idaho. Idaho's got experience. I think that'll help in the tournament rather than, right now, Portland State off a loss. I think they get back on track. They win this thing by 5 or more.
All right. Too. Hey, double lock on the Vikings. Row. Folks, want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog has you covered for pick'em with almost every single sport. Get in on Underdog. It went up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers as well. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with the promo code SGP or TCE SGPN. Do that once again. Promo code TCE SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been on a heater for college basketball. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and mess around with those sliders. If you're looking to go premium, use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm, RITHMM. Download it. Promo code SGPN25. All right. Shout out to Devin Wright. And shout out to the great Robert Martin. Yes. That is a good, Portland State ever been on national TV? Not in a minute. I'll tell you that. Not in a minute.
Sorry, I was on mute. Probably not since the PK 85.
Yeah. I got a lock here. It's actually one of my favorite plays of the night. Northridge off the big win that I was on. Santa Barbara's going to drill them at the Thunderdome. I'm going to lay the 3.5 with Santa Barbara. Lock it up. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll join you. And ESPNU for Portland State. It's been a hot minute. I think I'm right with the Phil Knight Invitational there. But yeah, Gauchos -3.5 for me too.
Double lock. Next up, we have Montana heading to Pocatello. Go back to the Big Sky race. Montana is right there, especially if Idaho knocks off Portland State, because they are the 3 seed right now. Whereas Idaho State in dead last. Line is super short though. Give me Idaho State. No bet.
I'll lay it and lock it with Montana.
Bieniek going out on the Grizz.
Cocktail Napkins got them -5, by the way.
Yeah. Next up, Tulane is at North Texas. North Texas is laying 6.5. I got to go in on Tulane. It's too many fucking points. Give me Elron Hunter, Battlefield Earth, +6.5. This is a money line play too. I mean, the problem is you're asking them to win back-to-back road money lines.
Yeah.
But I think they're capable of it, man. I really do. What's that?
Are they capable of playing consistently? I haven't seen it.
That's a good point. But also, like, North Texas won 2 straight. I kind of think I like Tulane. Yeah, let's go.
You can't lay over 2 possessions with North Texas in general with Daniel Robinson. So green wave, but I'm going to stay away from this one.
Alrighty. UC Davis is heading down to Fullerton, California to take on these Titans. Cal State Fullerton's laying 1.5. So interesting spot here. As a Big West specialist, we study these things. Even in the off season, we're studying these things. So Davis and Jim Les having a pretty solid season at 16-10. Fullerton having a much better year, but still struggling 13-14. They can go 500. They just got drilled by Irvine. I like Fullerton to come out of this game. I'm going to lock up the Titans to take down Davis there. Bieniek?
I agree. I'm going Titans here. I don't love it, so I'm not betting it, but yeah, Titans for me.
Next up, we go to Eastern Washington at Sac State. Dan Munson's back in California. Laying 1.5. The Hornets' Nest has my attention here. I think Sac State. This news to the MAC for football. There's a buzz around the university. Give me the Hornets at or Sac State, as you say, to beat E-Dub, but no bet here.
Yeah, I'll take the Hornets too.
And then hilarious game out there in Riverside, California, as they are laying 5.5 against Bakersfield. Give me Bakersfield the points. I think they're live on the money line here.
Really?
I do. I think Riverside's been trash this year too, so I think this is anyone's game. You know what? I'm a Big West specialist. Lock up Bakersfield plus 5.5. Sprinkle that money line.
I'm going Riverside.
Look, I will say, as for Big West specialist, this is the diciest play of the night. Like I do not feel.
This will not be in the Big West parlay.
I mean, if we round robin it, we can do that. But just a straight parlay, maybe.
The SWAC and Big West parlay tonight.
Yeah. Let's. Big West is. I feel like SWACs have been traditionally. I've hit more of these SWAC plays on Mondays, but
and the Big West on Thursdays.
Yeah. UC Irvine's at Long Beach State at the pyramid scheme there. Irvine laying 5.5. These tricky 5.5s.
Colby, Trackstar's not allowing you to have that Big West specialist card back.
Well, I mean, has you seen my record in the Big West this year? Because I've been pretty fucking fire. I still got it. All right. And I'll be out in LA in a couple of weeks here. So I get what you're saying, but the results don't tell that story. I'm still on that. Like, as far as best conferences that I play, the Big West, I hit at an unbelievable fucking rate. They played in Irvine at the Anthill.
Yeah.
And I believe this was a double lock by me and Mac, and Long Beach covered by like 1, I think. This is at the Walter Pyramid there. And for it to drop this much, let's lock up Long Beach State. Give me the 5.5. What are you doing here, Bieniek?
I'll take the dirt bags. I'm not going to bet it though. It is a shorter spread. Irvine's got UC San Diego on deck, so a little bit of a look at. I don't know if it's like a huge look at, but I'll go Beach, but don't love it.
And the final game of the night. Cal Poly at Hawaii. These games have been lit. This line is all the way up at 12.5 now, Bieniek. I will say, if there's a Big West team that has been fucking me up this year, it's Hawaii at home. Because I keep taking the points, and I will do it again. Give me the 12.5 at Cal Poly. If you that's your angle of me losing my Big West specialist. It's Hawaii on the island. I've cashed when they've came to California. On the island, I've had some problems. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Give me Hawaii. I think this is a matchup of styles here. Cal Poly loves to run. I think they may just run themselves out of the building down here in Honolulu. And Abstract, college baseball show is going on every Thursday night during the baseball season.
Let's go. The over 160.5 says Clark. I kind of like that angle too. So I'll jump in on that late night. Let's go. Have multiple ways to make some cash on the final slate there. Top plays of the night. I will start things off with
oh wow.
What's up?
My card is chalky.
I'm gonna start with Santa Barbara laying 3.5 against Northridge. Feel very good about that play. I will then take you to how many are we doing?
3 and a dog.
Okay. I think it's always tough trying to power rank these motherfuckers. Like my first thought here is Tulane against North Texas, but let me just see something. Maybe I might have forgot something from earlier in the night here. And right when I do that, my shit freezes. But let's go. Let's go Tulane plus the points there in Denton, Texas. And the third one, I think St. Francis is going to stay within that number. Just going off memory right now because my shit is frozen. Actually, here we go. Hang on. Oh no, actually, I think it's App State. I think App State's going to get it done. Actually, let's go with this: App State, Santa Barbara. App State, Santa Barbara. Tulane. And the dog that hits is the Memphis Tigers outright against South Florida. They get it done.
Yeah, I agree with you on the Gauchos there. They've won 8 of the last 10. They're coming off a loss. I think they respond here in a favorable matchup against Northridge. I like the over 168.5 in William & Mary and Campbell. Both of those teams top 60 in tempo in the country this year. I believe it was Mary off a loss. I loved the spot for them to just get back on track with a win, but I think Campbell can be competitive. South Alabama minus 3.5 against Texas State. The Bobcats have been really poor on the road this year. Struggle to make shots. South Bama's zone, I think, could give them some trouble in that matchup. And the only dog on my card, so there is no choice here. Plus 11.5 in Hampton, plus 600 on the money line there.
Let's go. Go.
I mean, Towson's like kind of vulnerable in this spot. So
Hofstra.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hofstra. Speedy Claxton, kind of vulnerable as a big favorite. Don't love them there. Definitely take the points to cover yourself. But we're going Hampton there against Hofstra.
And I think Clark's right here. If I had to do a fourth lock, I'd put Monmouth. And the more I think about it, I think Monmouth plus the 7.5 is probably a safer play than Tulane. So I would actually put Tulane as my fourth lock and move Monmouth into the third. But yeah. So I think Clark is right there. We agree. Folks, Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. Moneyline McIntosh's internet's on Twitter, apparently. Please let him know how shitty his internet is. He's at Moneyline_Mac. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Check out the college baseball experience, the college football experience, the FCS college football experience. And shit, we even normally knock out a Frozen 4 episode for you in a couple weeks here. So check us all out. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, folks, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
It's got me me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good dog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster, yeah. You know you want it how you want it. No need to trip, cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight, cause he caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.